Monday night against Hutchinson Trinity. Greenbacks, if you remember, opened up the season here at home against Larned. Lost in that ball game 60-29, and then a nice rebound on Monday night to get into the win column for the first time this season and improve that record to 1-1, right the ship. It was a big game for Dally Winkelpleck in that ball game. Finished the night with 17 points. It was her biggest output of the season, of her career. McAllister with a good game as well. She was into double digits as just a freshman, 11 points in that ball game. And that's going to be a storyline we talk about as this season goes on. Every team that plays this Greenback team knows the focal point of the production for Coach Stroyan is senior Hope Hughes, and rightfully so. She's had a great career as a Pratt High Greenback, and so she's going to take the double teams. She's going to take the other team's best defender. So each night it's going to be a matter of who will be the role player that steps up and provides some offense in those ball games that Hughes isn't able to free herself up, get her shot off, and get her numbers. Monday night we saw it was Winkelpleck. In the opener, it was Johanna Forsberg. And we mentioned Forsberg and McAllister. Those are two freshmen who are getting a lot of playing time for Coach Stroyan. They've started both games to open up this season. And sometimes you forget just how intimidating that is as a freshman to jump right from middle school sports into playing high school varsity level basketball. In this ball game tonight, they're going to have a test in front of them against this Crusader team. We mentioned it being one of the best in the state. This will decide where everybody sets up for Saturday, early afternoon, morning, evening. These games that are being played this week are part of the Cheney Cardinal Classic Tournament, the 31st annual, a great tournament that is put on over at Cheney. Home games are played throughout the week, and then the Saturday matchups, everybody heads to Cheney. Pool A crosses over and then plays Pool B. So in the Greenbacks pool, you've got the Greenbacks, Wellington, and Hutchinson Trinity. On the other side, Cheney, El Dorado, and Chaparral. Depending on how games go throughout the week, that sets your matchups for Saturday. So if you don't pick up any wins, you're going to be looking at that 5th, 6th place matchup with the girls winning Monday night. It was a big one against Trinity. Should put them in that 3rd, 4th place game unless they can find a way to defeat the Crusaders tonight and get into that championship game. The boys, same scenario for them. They'll play a little bit later on this evening. And if you can go 2-0 in your pool play, it sets you up perfectly for that primetime slot Saturday night over in Cheney. So a lot on the line tonight for both these teams. The Greenbacks, Lady Greenbacks, will kick things off here in about 8 minutes. We'll have tip-off. We'll be back with more pregame show. Get you all set for tip-off, starting lineups, and more. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
This December, Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is helping you wrap up the year with cheer. Whether you're upgrading your ride or shopping for the perfect holiday surprise, you'll find unbeatable deals on new and pre-owned Chevrolets. From family-ready SUVs to hardworking trucks, there's something for every wish list. Stop in, take a test drive, and feel the holiday spirit with friendly service that's as warm as the season. Make this a December to remember at Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where hometown service meets holiday savings.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country. It's your Lady Greenbacks set to take on the Crusaders of Wellington moments away. It's a home game for the Greenbacks, so you still got time to get out here for tip-off, and it'll be the boys set to take the stage a little bit later this evening, approximately 7:30, we'll call it. Let's go back and look at that game Monday night against Trinity for the Greenbacks. It got them their first win of the season. It was a big one for Coach Stroyan and her girls. A ball game where the Greenbacks came away 56-26, a running clock in the fourth quarter, 30-point margin, and it was all Greenbacks from the start. They came out early, 14-8 in the first quarter, and that was off of the back of Dally Winkleplex. She came out on fire to start that ball game off, had 10 of the Greenbacks' 14 points in that first quarter. We mentioned she finished with 17, 10 of those coming in that first quarter, so a strong start, and the Greenbacks just carried that momentum throughout the game. The second quarter, the Greenbacks somehow able to hold Trinity scoreless and outscored them 12-0, so they took a 26-8 lead into the halftime mark, and it was all downhill from there. A little more back and forth in that third quarter, but by then you started seeing Coach Stroyan get some of her other players who weren't in that first half starting lineup action, some rotation. So heading into the fourth, it was 43-21, but the Greenbacks never looked back from that big first half off of Dally Winkleplex. We mentioned she finished with 17. Freshman Lakin McAllister had 11 points on the night. Johanna Forsberg, another freshman in the starting lineup for this Greenback team. She had 5 on the night. Hope Hughes, she finished with 6 on the night, had one of the 2 Greenbacks 3-point buckets. We mentioned those because we've got the Ham Auction Buckets for Booster Club, our third season of doing this fun promotion where John and Kevin Ham at Ham Auction donate $5 to the Greenback Booster Club for every made 3-point bucket on both the girls and the boys teams. So we'll keep track of that as the season goes along. So if we're firing out those 3-point numbers like they mean something, well, it's because they do. A great promotion put on by John and Kevin, and we appreciate them doing that. It's been fun the last couple seasons. So mentioned Hughes with one of the 2. Sydney Riley also knocking in a 3-point bucket in that Trinity ball game. She came in late and had a good, strong fourth quarter, 5 points in that fourth quarter, and she's been a player that we've seen getting some varsity minutes as the games progress. You see a player get in foul trouble or needing a breather. Riley, usually one of the first off the bench, so playing a great role in that 6th person for Coach Stroyan and the Greenbacks. Hopping over to the Crusaders side, we mentioned their 2-0 record. They opened their season up against Garden Plain 48-33 in that ball game. So a closer ball game for them, and then they played Trinity on Tuesday night. So a common opponent between the 2 teams, and that matchup between Wellington and Hutchinson. Trinity 77-17, your final score in that ball game. So we mentioned this is a great Wellington team, currently ranked number 1 in 4A women's division, and the Greenbacks going to have their hands full with them tonight. Players coming out on the court now. About 3 minutes away from tip-off here. Good student section filling up already. I believe the theme tonight here at Pratt High School is Christmas. Rightfully so as we near the Christmas break. All these coaches, Coach Stroyan, Coach Batten, opposing coaches, everybody trying to go into that Christmas break with some momentum. It's so important to carry a little bit of momentum going into that Christmas break, so you've got something you're practicing for. Well, you go into that Christmas break on a downtrend, and it just makes those practices, that stretch of the season where there's no games and all you're doing is practicing, if you've got some positivity to carry you into that Christmas break, it makes it so much easier on players and coaches alike. So both teams here trying to add to their win total tonight. We mentioned the Saturday matchups. 11 o'clock will be the first matchup of the day. It'll be the 5th and 6th place girls matchup, then boys to follow. And I believe the 3rd and 4th place game then slotted for 2:30. Boys to follow. All the girls' games will be tipping off first in the format over there. And then the championship game for the girls scheduled for around 6 o'clock. And championship game for the boys will be 7:30 at Cheney. So it'll be a fun day over in Cheney Saturday afternoon, evening. But we've got some work to do here on this Thursday night to see where the boys, where the girls, where they'll be slotted in. Tough to tell who they'll be matching up against. We mentioned Wellington, Pratt, and Trinity in Pool A. And on the other side of this tournament, you've got El Dorado, Chaparral, and Cheney. So those are the teams that if you're in Pool A, you'll be playing against on Saturday in the tournament bracket format. So both teams will see and know that fate after tonight's matchup. Will it be the Lady Greenbacks that pull off the upset win against the Crusaders, or do the Crusaders improve to 3-0 and find their way into that championship game? We've got about a minute or so to find out. We'll take one last break, come back with starting lineups, and get you all set for tip-off here on Thunder Country.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today, or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country. I'm Cody Eastis on the call for you tonight, and the Greenbacks set to take on the Crusaders of Wellington. Cheerleaders, the tunnel, everybody coming out now for starting lineups, and we'll get to them here as well. Starting with the Crusaders, number 2, a 6-foot senior, Lindy Barton. Number 3, a 5'10" junior, Drew Zika. Number 21, a 5'7" senior, Cruz Cornejo. Number 22, a 6-foot senior, Kylan Gregory. And number 24, a 5'8" junior, Kirsten Gregory. The Crusaders led by head coach Eric Adams, assisted by Kelly Nance, Kat Robert, and Ashlyn Stotts. And for your Pratt High Greenbacks in the starting lineup, number 11, a 5'8" freshman, Johanna Forsberg. Number 12, a 6-foot junior, Dally Winkelblack. Number 14, a 5'10" freshman, Lakin McAllister. Number 23, a 5'8" senior, Addison Sowers. And number 24, a 5'9" senior, Hope Hughes. The Greenbacks led by head coach Emma Stroyan, assisted by Catherine McAllister. Best of luck to both teams, both players, both coaches, as we are all set for tip-off here. Greenbacks set to take on the Crusaders. Best of luck to the 3 officials out there on the court. Can ever not say enough appreciation out to all the officials across the state of Kansas on these busy weeks. Every season, every sport could not do all of these fun activities that we get to sit back and enjoy without those guys and ladies out there on the court or the field doing the officiating. If you ever want to get into that, if you're a youth or looking for something to do in your spare time, contact your head coach at your high school or your local recreation official. Plenty of ways to find out how you can start participating into officiating, as it is a great way to stay connected with the sport, with the kids, and with the game. With that, we are set here for tip-off. Tipping off for the Greenbacks, it will be Dally Winkelplack against Lindy Barton. Winkelplack, the tip goes into the Crusaders' hand, going right side. Started with Gregory. She'll try a right wing 3. Not there, and the Greenbacks had it tipped around, and the Crusaders come back with it. They'll reset the offense, and Hughes with the quick hand tips it out of bounds. So it'll be Crusader ball to inbounds. On the far side, Drew Zika set to inbounds. A little conversation here at the scorer's table. Shot clock, everybody's still learning this shot clock that has been implemented here at Pratt High, installed in the offseason, and a 3-point bucket on the left wing by Drew Zika. First bucket of the night puts the Crusaders on top, 3-0. Crusaders come out showing full court pressure. Greenbacks get it back in the hands of Hughes. Might have dragged that foot. No whistle. They keep it alive. Up ahead, Forsberg going to try an elbow jumper. Not there. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of Sowers, and it'll go to the Crusaders. Good look, and I like the aggressiveness from Johanna Forsberg early. You're still ahead of the press there. Get the shot off before the defense has a chance to catch up. That one just didn't drop, but something we've talked about in those first 2 games is younger players are going to have to not be afraid to shoot the ball and fire. Up ahead, Forsberg across the lane to Winklepleck and into the hands of Gregory. Now Wellington will come back pushing. Wellington going left to right on your radio dial. They come out wearing the road all red uniforms with the white stripe, and the Greenbacks in the white uniforms tonight. Green stripe down the side, green numbers on the jersey. Greenbacks going right to left. It's McAllister across midcourt for the Greenbacks. Picks up her dribble, needs some help. Hughes coming out, trying to help her. McAllister throwing into traffic. Sowers brings it in, can't finish near the rim, and Wellington pulls down the rebound. Cornejo up ahead, couple extra passes now to the near side, and a jumper from Gregory does not fall. Forsberg there for the rebound. Looking up ahead, and to keep it herself. Dribbles in, now picks it up. Double teamed, has to get rid of it, finds Sowers on the baseline. Sowers dribbles in, tough shot, blocked by Barton. Crusaders back the other way. Up ahead, Gregory into the paint to Barton, and she can't finish, but in there for the rebound, Gregory. No good. Greenbacks come away with it. Greenbacks doing a good job fighting here. They trail 3-0 and a turnover on the fast pace. Both teams having a tough time settling down, and McAllister back on the other end with the foul. Well, that whistle going to give both teams a chance to catch their breath. A lot of up and back there, and neither team able to capitalize on it. Score remains 3-0, and that sends Kirsten Gregory to the free throw line where she knocks down her first. Second free throw on the way. Front of the rim, gets the roll, makes it a 5-0 ball game. Crusaders on top. 3-point from Hughes in the corner, just too strong, but a great look from Hope Hughes, just not able to hit it. Greenbacks did a good job getting it up the court. Now they don't get back on defense, and the Crusaders take advantage of it. An easy bucket for Lindy Barton. 7-0 your score, Crusaders on top. McAllister trying to go back to Hughes, but tipped. Looked like Zika got a hand on it to force it into the backcourt. It'll be Greenback ball, far sideline. Hughes inbounds to McAllister. McAllister back to Hughes. Hughes now double teamed. Able to get by it with the dribble. McAllister on the deck. Tough shot, just short in the paint. Comes off the front of the rim, and Wellington going to try to push it up ahead. Kirsten Gregory all the way in for 2. Makes it a 9-0 ball game, and Coach Stroyan going to take her first full timeout of the night. We'll take one with her. Be back with more Greenback basketball when we return.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back to Greenback basketball, coming off of a full timeout from Coach Stroyan. Wellington leads this ball game 9-0. The Greenbacks have had some opportunities and some good looks, have just not been able to get the ball to drop to this point. 5:03 to play here in the opening quarter. Greenbacks still looking for their first points. It'll be Hughes on the baseline trying to go to Forsberg, and she'll have to chase it down in the backcourt. Gonna set the offense up Crusaders in a man-to-man defense, and that pass jumped in front of by Zika. Keeps it on the court. Hughes does a good job getting back and defending and forces the double dribble. Good job by Hope Hughes to use her body and not commit the foul. And now the first substitution coming for Coach Eric Adams. Claire Ginter will come into the ball game. Kirsten Gregory will check out. And again, Crusaders, full court pressure showing. Hughes to inbounds, goes right side to McAllister. Couple dribbles, finds Hughes in the middle, now out to Forsberg near side. Forsberg, the handoff to McAllister. Tough shot from McAllister, front of the rim, does not fall. Wellington pulls down the rebound and getting out and running, looking up ahead. Cornejo can't handle it, and they're gonna say off the leg of a greenback, so it'll stay with the Crusaders, but that's something noticeable early in this ball game. Crusaders, soon as they think they have the chance of pulling that rebound down, they've got multiple players streaking down both sides of the court, looking to get out and run, take advantage of transition points. Corner three on the way from Zika, not there, and once again, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Greenbacks are gonna have to get back on those opportunities. Zika to inbounds for the Crusaders, goes high up top into the hands of Cornejo. Cornejo works off the screen, now back to Zika in the far corner. Couple dribbles, nice entry pass to Gregory. Rattles out, and Sowers pulls the rebound free. And that is not uncommon to see. Addison Sowers, she gets her hands on that ball. She is gonna rip it free any way possible. Pulls it down, and the foul by Lindy Barton will be her first. Another substitution as Addie Schnell will check into the ballgame. McAllister in the corner, one dribble, picks it up, needs some help against this Crusader press. Ginter jumps in front of it for the steal. Free throw jumper on the way, gets the roll. Barton's got 4 points. Crusaders on top, 11-0. Greenbacks still looking for their first bucket of the night with 3:51 to play here in the first. Nice pass from Winkelpleck, and Sowers gets the first bucket to go. Good job, Dally Winkelpleck, to keep her head up and find Sowers across the paint. And that extra pass that we talk so much about pays off for 2 points for the Greenbacks. Forsberg to McAllister, near side. Trying to set up Sowers in the paint. McAllister's just gonna dribble drive in, and a tough shot. McAllister gets it to fall. Back-to-back buckets for the Greenbacks, makes it an 11-4 ball game. 3:13 to play. On the other end, Forsberg tasked with picking up Drew Zika. Into the corner, three-point shot, just spins out. Gregory can't get it to drop, and a foul on the floor. They're gonna say McAllister. Well, they're gonna say a shooting foul on that, so it will send Lindy Barton to the free throw line. Second foul on McAllister. First free throw good. With that free throw, Lindy Barton leading the way with 5 points for the Crusaders. Second free throw, that one drops as well. Barton goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. She's got 6 on the night. McAllister finds Hughes in the corner. The Greenbacks do a good job getting the ball up the court quick and turn it over from there. And back running, Kirsten Gregory takes it left side, lay-in. 2 more points for the Crusaders. Crusaders get back fast. You've got to be ready for it. Sowers now trying to find Winkelpleck up ahead. Crusaders do a good job recovering. Winkelpleck kick out. Hughes on the air ball, the put back. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul call number 23 for the Crusaders, Addie Schnell. That is her second team foul.
First personal foul, that time on Addie Schnell. And Hughes at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Right side of the rim, spins out. Now Now Coach Troyan's first substitution of the contest. Taylor Foster will check into the ball game for Lakin McAllister. Second free throw. Hughes gets that one to fall. Hughes on the board, going 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 2:30 to play here in this first quarter, but it's all Wellington, 15-5, and a nice dribble drive cut from Drew Zika adds 2 more and makes it a 17-5 ball game. Foster near side picks up her dribble, needs some help. Nobody's coming back to help her, and the ball tied up. Kirsten Gregory got her hands on it, and the jump ball will go to the Crusaders. That time everybody just got ahead of Foster. Didn't realize she'd picked up her dribble, and by the time they tried to come back and help out, it was too late. Gregory to inbounds. 2:10 to play in the first. Crusaders swing it into the far corner, now reverse it back near side. Gregory, good post move, but blocked from Sowers, and Hughes pulls down the rebound. Gregory, you notice her wearing that knee brace, missed a good portion of last season due to a knee injury. It's good to see her back in the lineup, and a bucket for the Greenbacks. Makes it 17-7. That one dropped in from Dally Winkelpleck. Find Gregory in the paint. 3 from Kirsten Gregory. Got a Kylan Gregory, Kirsten Gregory, both out on the court for the Crusaders. And Sowers will pick up her first foul. 3rd team foul for the Greenbacks, and it will send Kylan Gregory to the free throw line. Too strong, does not go. A couple substitutions for Coach Adams as Lindy Barton and Drew Zika check back into the ball game. Second free throw, gets the roll to go. Makes it an 18-7 ball game. And they're going to say off the hands of White, it'll go to the Crusaders. 1:31 to play here in the first. Crusaders on top, 18-7. Forsberg up top picking up Zika. Swing it, baseline, Gregory, 2 dribbles and a jump shot, too strong, and Winkelpleck pulls it down. Hughes with her eyes up ahead, nothing there. She'll bring it up to court, left side by herself. Keeps it on the court, pulls up from the free throw line. May have gotten tipped, falls short and into the hands of Barton. Barton all the way down now, kicks it into the short corner. Back up top to Zika. Into the far corner to Gregory. Running the baseline is Barton, and a nice cut from Drew Zika. Barton able to connect with her. Zika with 7. Now leads the Crusaders, puts them on top 20-7, 40 seconds to play. Forsberg, tough shot, does not go, and the Crusaders, it falls right into their hands. Back the other way. Corner working Gregory again in the post. A tough matchup for this Greenback team. And Kylan Gregory, a 6-foot senior, but she plays bigger than 6 foot. The Greenbacks have had a tough time defending her anywhere in the paint. She's done a great job of cutting to the bucket. Foster jumps in front of the inbounds and gives it to the Greenbacks, and right away, a bad pass to Sowers, and it bounces out of bounds. It'll go back to the Crusaders. 15.9 showing on the clock here in the first. Crusaders play for the last shot here, no shot clock. Top of the key, Zika working against Hughes. Hughes gets her hands in on it, trying to save it as she goes out of bounds and sends it right back to the Crusaders. Put back, not there. Sowers this time pulls it down, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter, where the Crusaders lead it 20-7 after 1 quarter of play. Stick around, second quarter action when we return.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back as we start the second quarter here for Greenback basketball. The Greenbacks trail at 20-7 after a strong first quarter from the Crusaders. If you're just tuning in, Game 2 of the Cheney Cardinal Classic here at Pratt High School. The Greenbacks taking on the Wellington Crusaders. The Greenbacks picked up a big win Monday night against Hutchinson Trinity. Wellington beating Trinity as well, so the winner of this game will play in the championship game on Saturday. Sowers adds a bucket on the other end there to make it a 20-9 ball game. Tough three-point shot on the way from the Crusaders. Doesn't go. McAllister trying to push the pace up ahead. Forsberg driving in, using her body. Doesn't get it to fall, but Hughes on the backside rebound. Put back no good. And the Crusaders pull it down. Couple good looks from the Greenbacks, just not getting the shots to fall, and getting back on defense has cost the Greenbacks some buckets. That time, Lindy Barton on the receiving end of that, and boy, that's a handful of times so far that the Greenbacks have just not gotten back, and Wellington looking to get out and run as soon as they know that that ball is in their possession. Winklepleck comes out around the perimeter, now gives it back to McAllister. McAllister trying to go baseline, sealed off, and has to kick it out to Forsberg. Winklepleck. Pass jumped in front of, and it's Barton back the other way. Lays it in for two. Barton, the first player to double digits. She's got 10 on the night. And the Crusaders extend the lead 24-9, your score. McAllister, a good give and go to Forsberg, but she can't finish as Barton gets a hand on it at the baseline. Back out to McAllister, comes up short, and this time Gregory pulls it down for good for the Crusaders. Back the other way, Barton gonna fire a three, too strong. Rebound fought for. Crusaders keep it alive and kick it out. Into the paint comes Cruz Cornejo, and a nice floater, her first point of the night, makes it 26-9, and a 30-second timeout taken from Coach Stroyan as the Crusaders have come out hot in this second quarter. Outscored the Greenbacks 6-2 in the first 2 minutes of it. 5:50 to play here in the second, and it's a 26-9 ball game. Greenbacks have showed signs of life. They've had some good looks, have just not been able to get the ball to fall on some of those tough 50-50 buckets that sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't. And on the defensive side of things, boy, the Greenbacks just not getting back on defense, and the Crusaders able to get behind them, have had multiple fast break points. I would guess that is the emphasis of the message in these timeouts. 5:47 to play here in the second as we resume action. A Greenback ball. McAllister on the right side looking for Sowers at the elbow. Gets it to her, kick out to Hughes. She'll fire for three. Good! Hope Hughes gets one to drop. First three-point bucket of the night for the Greenbacks makes it a 26-12 ball game. Hughes playing great defense on the other end as well. Into the corner, Crusaders send it. Now back up top to Cornejo to reset it to the right side. After the pump fake, Zika fires a three and knocks it down. Zika able to answer the three-point bucket from Hughes on the other end. 29-12 your score, 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Hughes after the pass, cuts into the paint, gets it back, finds Sowers. Well defended, a tough shot. Back in the hands of the Crusaders. This Crusader team, under head coach Eric Adams, they do not slow down at all. Right wing three, another one from Zika on the way. Back-to-back three-point buckets from Drew Zika. 32-12 your score. Zika now the leading scorer with 13 through 1.5 quarters. Hughes wants to set up on the right side, but good defense by Zika and a dangerous pass nearly intercepted by Cornejo. McAllister has to get rid of it, and McAllister just ran through trying to set that screen. Kirsten Gregory looked like a Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol screen in Olympic action. McAllister hitting the deck. She'll come out, make sure she's all right after that. Substitutions, Emery Myers making her first appearance into the ball game for the Greenbacks. Ball stays with the Greenbacks. Forsberg, and tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Ginter able to get a hand in there and poke it out of bounds. Greenbacks will have to reset out of bounds. Myers in the corner. Goes to Forsberg. Back to Myers, trying to get it back to her, and too much contact on the defense. Isabel Newman, good checked in for Coach Adams. Her first foul. The Greenback set to inbounds. Hope Hughes on the baseline. Finds Myers, and then Forsberg comes top of the key to get it. Hughes thought about the corner three, pump fake, gonna take it into traffic. A much tougher shot, and it's well defended. Ball on the court, and the Crusaders come away with it. Back the other way, Barton goes left side trying to find Ginter, and a tie-up. Winkelpleck comes away with it. Sowers trying to get it up ahead to Forsberg, and a whistle from will stop that as Lindy Barton. A good idea from Sowers. She saw Forsberg up ahead, tried to get it to her, create a fast break opportunity for the Greenbacks. 3:31 to play here in the second quarter. 32-12 your score. Crusaders on top. This Crusader team, the #1 ranked team in 4A. Defending 4A state champions. The Greenbacks knew they were going to have their hands full coming into this ball game. A missed shot from Myers. Tipped out of bounds off the hands of a Greenback. It'll go to the Crusaders. Cornejo to check back in the ball game for the Greenbacks, and now McAllister makes her way in, gives Sowers a breather. Cornejo walked the ball up the court, gets across the logo, and starts it right side to Gregory. Cutting to the baseline is Newman. She gets her first points of the night. They just execute the offense so well, this Crusader team. You can see it's a well-oiled machine. Left side, Forsberg. Gets it right back, trying to find Winkelpleck in the post, but defended on the entry pass and a tie-up on the court. Well, Coach Adams going to get a timeout in that timeout. They'll grant it to him. A 30-second timeout with 2:39 to play here in the second quarter. 34-12 your score. Crusaders on top. Drew Zika leading all teams with 13 points. She's had a hot second quarter, back-to-back three-point buckets. Lindy Barton next on the list. She's got 10. Two players for the Crusaders in double digits. For the Greenbacks, still looking for some offense to be produced. Hope Hughes, she's got 4 on the night. Was able to knock down her lone three-point bucket from the left corner. And Addison Sowers, a couple field goals, one in the first, one in the second. She's got 4 points as well. Then Winkelpleck and McAllister chipping in for a bucket apiece. Cornejo will bring the ball up the court to get us out of that timeout. 2:35 to play here in the second quarter. Forsberg picks her up, trying to find Gregory, and the Greenbacks jump in front of it. They have numbers. Can they take advantage of it? Low pass to Hughes. Can she handle it? And Gregory comes in from behind, but it falls in the hands of Winklepleck, and Winklepleck able to finish it off. Gregory on the other end, hands it off to Ginter. Ginter left side to Cornejo. Gregory comes back out and gets it on the right wing. Shot clock at 15, into the left corner, 3. Spins out, but Gregory crashing the board in there. And a whistle and an injured player on the floor. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with more Greenback basketball on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas' electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back to Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country as Kirsten Gregory, the injured player, and boy, that is nothing that you ever like to see. Wishing her the best. His thoughts and prayers are with her. She was helped off the court, and she has fought hard to get back on this court after last season injury, and just horrible to see a player of any sort go down. So thoughts with the Wellington families and fans. As we move on, 1:33 to play here in the second quarter. Crusaders on top 34-14. As Barton will check back into the ball game. McAllister picks up her third foul. So McAllister in a little bit of foul trouble here for the Greenbacks. Picks up her third. Had 2 in the first, picks one up there. Crusader ball into the corner, 3-point shot on the way, too strong, and Hughes pulls down the rebound. Up ahead has McAllister. Can the Greenbacks take advantage of it? McAllister trying to lower her shoulder and dribble drive in, and she'll create enough contact, get the foul called against Newman. Be her second. Gonna say on the floor. Greenbacks will have to inbounds. Now Sowers will check back into the ball game for McAllister as Ginter checks in for the Crusaders. Hughes surveying, finds Winklepleck in the paint, and she's able to go right back up and finish. 6 points on the night. Winklepleck leading the way for the Greenbacks. Makes it a 34-16 ball game. Baseline dribble drive by Barton, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back. Second time's the charm. Lindy Barton with 12 on the night for the Crusaders. Under a minute to play here. Myers, left wing, finds Sowers, looking for Hughes right side, not there. Someone's gonna have to come out and help Sowers. And the handoff to Hughes, gets it out of her hands. Dribble drive from Hughes, tough underhand shot, and it falls into the hands of Barton. Up ahead, here come the Crusaders. They've got numbers, kick out, three-point shot on the way. Too strong backside rebound by Hughes. Takes a look at the clock, shot clock off with 22 seconds to play here in the second. Myers to Sowers, top of the key. Hughes trying to get free. Sowers throws it into trouble and tipped out of bounds by Barton. 9.1 showing on the clock. Hughes to inbounds. Myers comes cutting out of the paint, takes it top of the key. Works off the screen from Sowers. And a reach-in foul with 4.6 seconds showing. Will go against Addie Schnell. Her second 15 foul, so it'll send Embry Myers to the free throw line, a chance to pick up some points before we head into the halftime mark. First free throw, front of the rim, rattles in. Second free throw on the way. That one front of the rim, but does not fall. And the Crusaders, with 4 seconds, take a half-court heave and does not fall. So at the end of the first half, Crusaders on top 36-17. Your score. Stick around for the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show. We'll talk with Coach Chris Batten about their matchup coming up a little bit later this evening and recap the first half action. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt. It's the most wonderful time of the year at BTI John Deere. All December long, we're spreading Christmas cheer with holiday open houses at all 6 BTI locations. Bring the family, enjoy the fun, and don't forget, all in-stock John Deere toys are 15% off this month. For dates and details, visit our Facebook page or btiequip.com. From our BTI family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club DS in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club DS in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965 with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Well, welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Now joined by head coach Chris Patton. Coach, your team set to take on this Crusader team a little bit later at the conclusion of this ladies ball game. Greenbacks 2-0 after picking up a big win Monday night to start this Cheney Classic tournament out. Now you head into game 2 before you start looking ahead to Saturday. What do you expect from this Wellington team tonight? We know they've been tough in the past, maybe down a little bit this year from the senior leadership that they had in the past, but we still expect it to be a good game.
Yeah, you know, they're a good ball club. They're big and physical inside. You know, they use multiple guys inside and just kind of post them and bang around. And then they got a lot of guys who can step out and shoot it. You know, if they're left wide open, they knock them down. And on film, you know, you see them, you know, they just knock down big shots when they needed them. And so we definitely have to be able to get out and contest, but we also got to be able to control the paint again tonight.
Well, we're expecting a good game. The Greenbacks, again, a 2-0 start. See, I know you don't look at the rankings, but the Greenbacks 4A rankings continue to move up them with this team that everybody has high hopes for in this season. But I talked a little bit in the pregame of the girls is just the importance of going into Christmas break. I know we're not there yet, but just on positive notes, you want to go into that break where you've got that stretch of days where you don't have games on positive notes. What are the things you look at to take positive finishes, positive performances into that Christmas break as it gets closer?
Well, I want to see us just continually get better. You know, we've got a long way to go on some things, and so, you know, we really, when we went back and broke down the film against Trinity, you know, we saw some things that if they would have exploited them, they could have gotten away with, and so, you know, we've got to clean those up. You know, tonight we got to contain the dribble. Their point guard's really electric, and so, you know, that's something that I want to see us doing a better job of each game. And then, you know, offensively, continue to make the ball move. I thought we did a really good job against Trinity and passing the basketball and then knocking down open shots. And so, you know, we got to continue to do that, make the good to great pass so that we get the great shot and not just a good one. And you know, if you continue doing those things, you feel pretty good about where you're headed and the direction you're headed. And, you know, sometimes the scoreboard doesn't always reflect where you are, so that's something that we try to keep our eye on.
You talked about that film session a little bit and saw the things that could be improved on, which you're always going to see those as the head coach in hindsight. But one of the other things you mentioned was that extra pass. We saw a ton of those in that Monday night game. How fun was that film session with the boys where they were getting a kick out of that extra pass and seeing how effective it could be?
Well, you know, it just shows you great teammates, you know, and I think probably what was more exciting than anything was just the bench. Like, you know, they were all hooping and hollering for each other when that next pass was happening, and, you know, different guys were scoring. And I think that's what, you know, kind of brings you together is when everybody's excited for each other and pointing and saying good pass. And, you know, probably just the stuff that was happening when it was happening was probably more exciting than anything for me, you know, as a coach. And I just felt like our guys were really getting up and, you know, cheering each other on, and you know, I really enjoy that.
Well, it should be a good one tonight. We expect another good performance. See if it sets you up for that championship matchup Saturday evening in this Cheney tournament. Coach, we'll talk to you post-game. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's head coach Chris Patton. When we come back with the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show, recap stats and more from that first half.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Visit Pratt this holiday season, where small-town charm meets big holiday fun. Shop unique local boutiques, dine at your favorite hometown spots, and stay a while to soak in the season. Explore our museums, cruise through the magical Lemon Park lights, and make plans now for the New Year's Eve dueling piano show at the Pratt Municipal Building. For all the details on holiday events and activities, follow Visit Pratt on social media.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club BS halftime show here on Thunder Country. We bring you first half stats. The Crusaders on top 36-17. And leading the way for the Crusaders, Drew Zika. She's got 13, has knocked down 2 from beyond the arc. Next up, Lindy Barton. She's got 12 on the night. Cornejo with 2. Kylan Gregory with 1. Kirsten Gregory with 6. And Isabella Newman with 2 points for the Greenbacks. Dally Winkelplex, 6 points on the night. Lakin McAllister, 2 points. Hope Hughes with 4 points. And Addison Sowers with 4 points. And Embry Myers knocking down a free throw there to close out the first half to get her first varsity points of the season. The message at halftime. Boy, this is where I usually rely on my wingman, Logan McAllister, who is still be determined if he's going to be joining us for the boys' game tonight. But this is where we usually go back and forth on the halftime breakdown, what you do coming out of the second half. And I think if you're the Greenbacks, you talk about those little wins within a game, games within a game all the time. The boys, the girls, football, doesn't matter the sport. When you see a ball game that you know may not go in your favor, there are still things along the way inside of each half, each quarter. You know, Coach Batten talks about the strikes that his defense tries to pick up, where he just tries to kind of gamify that defense to keep his guys engaged. If you're Coach Stroyan and this Greenback team, I think you've got to find a way to keep your girls engaged throughout this second half and find ways. I know nobody likes the term moral victories when it comes to sports, but it is a real thing. And if you're the Greenback girls, this is a great opportunity against one of the best teams in the state to go out there and get some good looks against a very tough Crusader team here in this second half. So there's some positives that can be had in the second half. The question is, do they come out with the right attitude and effort? That is something that Coach Stroyan talks so much about, is that attitude and effort. And I would imagine that that will be the focus in this second half, is put some points on the board. But if those other two things are there and if they come, the points will come with it. Second half action now underway. It'll be the Crusaders going right to left this time on your radio dial. They'll start the second half. Ball poked away from Forsberg at the top of the key, and the Crusaders will reset out of bounds. Dribble drive in and a kick out. Now the entry pass, and Barton can't finish. Tough shot. It was a good look. Tough underhand shot. Greenbacks get it back. Hughes coming back the other way. Comes to Forsberg. Top of the key. Winkelpleck comes out high to get it. She'll run the offense and go to Hughes left side. Hughes calling out what she wants to see. Sowers will come to the elbow and get it. Dribble drive in. Tried to kick out to McAllister, but tipped away. McAllister hauls it back in. Baseline drive sealed off, and McAllister needs some help down there on the baseline. Going to put up a shot, and it falls short into the hands of Barton. Zika covered by Hughes. Finally gets by her on the baseline and runs into Sowers as she goes up for 2. She'll go to the free throw line. And Sowers will pick up her second personal. McAllister playing with 3 fouls. Picked up 2 in the first, 1 in the second. No other Greenbacks really in foul trouble at this point. Zika at the free throw line. First points of the half. Knocks it down. Second free throw, that one goes as well. Zika goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 15 on the night. And again, the Greenbacks throw it into trouble in transition. And it's Zika back the other way. Tried to take it coast to coast. Ball ripped away down low, and a whistle. And Sowers picks up another one. Back-to-back fouls on Sowers to start this second half. And it sends Drew Zika right back to the free throw line. Can't get that one to go. Second free throw good. Zika goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, makes it a 39-17 ball game. Zika with 16 points leads all scorers. Hughes on the baseline. Got Zika in the air, but couldn't take advantage of it. Resets to McAllister, top of the key. Right side, Forsberg. And again, Winklepleck coming all the way out to the timeline to relieve the pressure. Now picks it up and needs some help of her own. Forsberg trying to free up some space. Dribble drive, hard shot off the glass into the hands of Zika. And tipped out of bounds. It'll go back to the Greenbacks. Forsberg got a hand in there. And Emery Myers going to come back into the ball game. She'll check in for McAllister. Hughes to inbounds on the far side in front of the Christmas-themed student section with 6:08 to play here in the third quarter. Crusaders on top 39-17. Greenbacks still looking for their first bucket coming out of the halftime mark. Tried to find Myers cutting to the bucket, but tipped out of bounds by Barton. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Hughes will set up in the far corner on the side court to inbounds this ball. Myers comes to get it, dribbles back out midcourt. And an errant pass from Forsberg by the hands of Myers, out of bounds, turnover Greenbacks. Hughes doing a good job deflecting that entry pass. Crusaders trying to get it into to Zika. He was able to jump in front of it. Forsberg, top of the key, picked up by Barton. Calling out the offense. Picks it up now, needs some help. Sowers on the left elbow. Forsberg cuts to her left, gets it back, and can't get the roll. Good look from Johanna Forsberg, just couldn't get that one to fall. And it's Barton back the other way. Quick transition attempt, and she'll draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Foul against Hope Hughes, her first. Third team foul of the period, and that'll send Lindy Barton to the free throw line for the second time tonight. First free throw good. Second free throw short of the rim, but the Crusaders pull down the rebound and the putback good. Kirsten Gregory on the putback. Makes it a 42-17 ball game. 4:56 to play in the third. Greenbacks still looking for that first bucket coming out of the halftime mark. Hughes on the left wing, entry pass to Sowers. Takes a dribble, kick out to Forsberg. She'll fire, three-point bucket, good. Forsberg's first bucket of the night comes at the 4:35 mark, and trying to answer on the other end is Zika. Comes up short, but the putback by Schnell puts it back in. 44-20, your score, 4:18 to play here in the third. Sowers, top of the key, comes right side to Hughes, and jumping out on the defense is Zika. Right there in Hope Hughes' hip pocket. This Crusader team does not let up. This turnover will go back to the Crusaders, and Zika set to inbounds near side. Entry pass gets deflected and falls into the hands of Winklepleck. She'll keep it herself, come all the way up the court, hands it off to Forsberg. Forsberg going back left side, and a miscommunication between her and Myers. Ball goes out of bounds.
Subbing now for the Crusaders, number 33, Georgia Gulick.
A substitution for the Crusaders as number 33, Georgia Gulick, comes into the ball game for the first time tonight. Entry pass to Barton, tipped out of bounds by Forsberg. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Good hustle play from Johanna. 3:40 to play. 44-20 your score. Crusaders on top. Give and go after the inbounds. Zika tried the corner three, did not go, and out of bounds. Going to go to the Greenbacks. Right side to Myers, now back to Sowers, top of the key. Swings it left to Forsberg. She'll put it on the court and drive in, but blocked out of bounds. Drew Zika went up and got that one. Zika not only a standout basketball player, but a state champion on the track as well. Has had a very decorated high school career and only a junior. 3:14 here in the fourth. Myers, top of the key for the Greenbacks. Gets it back left side. Myers now comes back to Forsberg. And a shot clock violation. Boy, everybody unaware of it, myself included. An adjustment that the Greenbacks are still getting used to. Haven't seen it all last season. Only the second time they played with it here at home. The Greenbacks fall victim to it there. 2:57 to play. Be Crusader ball going back the other way. McAllister comes to the scorer's table and a turnover into the hands of Hughes. Looks to get it up ahead, but too strong. Forsberg trying to save it. Gets a hand on it, but sends it back into the hands of the Crusaders. Up ahead to Gregory. Shot short, box out, and out of bounds. They're going to say thrown back off the feet of Hughes, so it stays with Wellington. McAllister will check out of the ball game. Excuse me, into the ball game. It'll be Crusader ball. Zika on the inbounds, comes all the way into the backcourt to Gregory. Now Zika peels back around and gets it, trying to drive into the paint. Tied up, kicks it out. Three-point shot from Newman on the way, good. Newman with 5 on the night, makes it a 47-20 ball game. Hughes into traffic and a foul from behind. Sowers hauled it in at the elbow and fouled from behind on number 10, Claire Ginter. Be her first personal foul, first team foul. Forsberg left side. Hughes comes and gets it back. Entry pass to Sowers, trying to back her way in. Not there. Myers going to try a three, just off the mark. And Zika pulls down the rebound. Up ahead in transition. Once again, Crusaders out and running. And it was Kirsten Gregory that time. Converted that for 2. .140 to play. Hughes on the slash, gets it back, can't finish. And the rebound pulled down by Ginter. Ginter up ahead, Gregory left alone, tries the three. They're gonna say 2, gets it to fall, but it was not a 3. Gregory has had a hot quarter, 6 points in this quarter for Kirsten Gregory. Substitution now for both teams as Taylor Foster will check into the ballgame for the Greenbacks, and Lindy Barton in the ballgame for Coach Adams and the Crusaders. Greenback ball, Hope Hughes to inbounds on the far side. Foster comes and gets it. 1:15 on the game clock. Right side to Forsberg. Hughes looking to create something, a good look. Forsberg just didn't see it coming, had her cutting into the lane on the right side. Looked like Hughes put it where it needed to be. Ball goes back to the Crusaders. 51-20, your score under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Jump shot from the left elbow by Barton, no good, and a foul from behind. They go against the Crusaders. McAllister tied up for the rebound there. And the foul goes against Drew Zika.
That is her first third team foul. Subbing in now is number 23, Addie Schnelly.
.41 seconds showing on the game clock here in this third quarter. Myers, top of the key, and throws it into traffic. Jump ball, yes, jump ball going to be called, tied up by Foster and Schnell. Ball will stay with the Greenbacks. Hughes will go into the backcourt to Foster. Foster to Hughes. Greenbacks being patient here. Forsberg up top goes back to Myers. Foster comes out and gets it right side. McAllister trying to post up in the paint, but can't get it into her. Tough work against Zika. Hughes will reset top of the key. McAllister comes out, sets the high screen. Hughes works off of it, dribbles in, and a tough shot. They're going to say a travel. A lot of contact before that shot. And Hughes commits the turnover. 5.4 seconds, enough time for the Crusaders to get a shot off here to close out the third. They inbound to Zika, up ahead to Gregory. Corner three from Barton, just rattles out. Would have counted if it dropped, but it did not. So the score at the end of three, 51-20, Crusaders on top. More Greenback basketball when we return here on Thunder Country.
This December, Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is helping you wrap up the year with cheer. Whether you're upgrading your ride or shopping for the perfect holiday surprise, you'll find unbeatable deals on new and pre-owned Chevrolets. From family-ready SUVs to hardworking trucks, there's something for every wish list. Stop in, take a test drive, and feel the holiday spirit with friendly service that's as warm as the season. Make this a December to remember at Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where hometown service meets holiday savings.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks taking on the Lady Crusaders, and it's been all Crusaders. 51-20, your score as we enter the fourth quarter, and I do believe a running clock has come into play. Per CASA rules, does not come into play until the fourth quarter, and on the other end, Barton picking up two more on that lay-in. The steal, Crusaders outrunning again, and another lay-in. Kirsten Gregory makes it a 55-20 ball game. Hughes, top of the key. Three players for the Crusaders in double digits. Barton with 15, Zika 16, and Gregory with 14. A lot of offense spread around between those three players. And the third attempt from Claire Ginter gets it to fall, her first bucket of the night. Crusaders coming out hot this fourth quarter on an early 6-0 run. Forsberg comes right side and through the hands of McAllister. Another Greenback turnover, but Forsberg able to jump in front of it. Fires to Hughes, tried the three, blocked by Zika. Greenback's got to get back. Crusaders have numbers, 3-1 advantage, and they take advantage of it. Kirsten Gregory, her second bucket of the quarter, makes it 59-20. Coach Troyan wants a full timeout. We'll take one with her and be back with more Greenback basketball when we return.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action coming off of the Coach Troyan timeout. 6:20 to play here. Lady Greenbacks trail at 59-20, and a three-point bucket coming out of the timeout. Hope Hughes drops her second of the night. She's got 7 on the night. Crusaders back the other way. Foster pulls down the rebound. And a travel on the rebound. Foster a bit slow to get up there. Now gets back up. Sydney Riley will check into the ball game for the first time this evening. Come in for Taylor Foster. Should have an exciting boys game coming up for you at the conclusion of this. Plenty of time to get down here if you're still out and about. Steele on the entry pass, Forsberg comes away with it. Up ahead, Riley running the other side. Forsberg couldn't see her. Tipped out of bounds, it stays with the Greenbacks. Hughes to inbounds. It is a running clock again in this fourth quarter. Goes up top to Sowers. Sowers now turns, backs her way in. Too strong on that one, and it bounces out into the hands of Gregory. Gregory pushing the pace back the other way. And it sails out of bounds.
Number 25, Scarlett Smith, and number 35, Kinley Gregory.
A couple substitutions late for the Crusaders as number 25, Scarlett Smith, checks in along Kinley Gregory. Their first minutes of the night for Coach Adams. Sowers, top of the key. Forsberg going to dribble it back out and reset. Comes right side to Riley. Forsberg cutting, and an illegal screen as a Crusader hit the deck. They're going to say McAllister picked up her 4th foul.
Number 14 for Lady Greenbacks, Lady McAllister. That is her 4th.
First team foul of the period.
Now it's number 12 for Lady Greenbacks, Dally
Winkelpleck will check back in the ball game for McAllister. Gregory sends it into the corner. Three-point bucket on the way. Newman, her second three-point bucket of the night. She's got 8 points on the contest. Forsberg in the paint, finds Winkelpleck at the elbow, but her back turned to the bucket. She can't do anything with it. Has to kick it back out to Riley. Dribbles in out to Forsberg. 2 dribbles for Forsberg, and a shot off the glass will send her to the free throw line. Forsberg at the free throw line, hits the front end. Second free throw, spins out. Forsberg goes a 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Crusaders pull it down. Under 3 minutes to play here in the fourth. Crusaders back up ahead. Forsberg jumps in front of that entry pass for the steal, gets it back in the hands of Hope Hughes. Hughes a dribble drive in, kick out to Riley on the far side. She'll come back center court. Finds Hughes, pump fake on the three, baseline drive, runs into the double team, and an offensive foul. I think they're going to say Hughes lower in that shoulder, and they will.
Foul's called number 24, Hope Hughes. That's her second team foul.
2:12 to play on this running clock here in the fourth. Crusaders on top 62-24. Into the corner right side. Gulick. A shot up, and Winkelplack comes down with it. Hughes up ahead to Forsberg. Jumper, back iron, no good. Gregory pulls the rebound down. Outlet pass to Smith. Smith trying to get by Sowers. Now sets up the half-court offense. Baseline dribble drive, tried to skip it out near side. Reset, entry pass to Gregory, turns, shoots, not there. Winkelplack pulls the rebound down. May have caught a finger in the eye. She sent a hand to the face pretty quick there. She appears to be okay. Riley on the right wing for the Greenbacks. Sowers sets the screen left side. Riley works off of it. And a substitution timeout from Coach Stroyan. As Sowers, Hughes, and Winkelplack, along with Forsberg, will come out of the ball game. Riley, the only one left in there, and it'll be Hildebrand. Catch everybody else in there. Ritz, Bailey, and Sowards, the 5 Greenbacks on the court. And a turnover back the other way for the Crusaders. Able to add 2 more points. Gulick. 64-24. Your score as we near under a minute to play, and a reach-in foul against the Crusaders. That foul will go against Addie Schnell, her third personal. Bailey to inbounds on the baseline. Into the corner to Hildebrand. Out to Riley, top of the key. Bailey going to try a corner 3. Just short. Hildebrand fighting for the rebound, but the Crusaders come away with it. Jump ball on the court as Riley was trying to wrestle it away there from a couple Crusaders. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Will they have enough time to fire a shot off? Under 10 showing, and the clock is running. Bailey to inbounds, goes up high to Riley, pulls it down. Couple dribbles, turns, and shoots. Does not go. And that buzzer will be the final sound of this matchup. 64-24, your final score. The Crusaders improve to 3-0 on the season. The Greenbacks fall to 1-2 on the season, and will put them in the 3rd, 4th place matchup Saturday at Cheney. We'll give you more details on that matchup and a lot more as we head to the Manu Tebow Optometry post-game show. Go over some stats, hand out some awards, and then get you all set for tip-off for the boys' action when we come back. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com. It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here, we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show, live here on Thunder Country. The Lady Greenbacks, a tough one for them, fall to Wellington, 64-24, your final score. Knew it would be a tough one coming into that ball game, as Wellington, the 4A defending state champions, and graduated some last year, but still a very good program under head coach Eric Adams. And the Greenbacks had their hands full all night. Started off all Wellington, 20-7 after the first quarter. The Greenbacks played them pretty good the second quarter. 16-10 was the scoring summary for that second quarter, but the Crusaders took a 36-17 lead into halftime. And they never let up after that. Outscored the Greenbacks 15-2 in the third quarter and would go on to win it again, 64-24. Your final score. Stats on the night, the Crusaders with 3 players in double digits. Lindy Barton with 15 on the night, Zika with 16, Kirsten Gregory with 16 as well. Cornejo 2, Kylan Gregory 1, Claire Ginter with 2, Schnell 2, Newman with 8, Gulick with 2. For the Greenbacks, nobody really able to get going. The Wellington defense shut them down pretty good. Winkelpleck and Hughes, your 2 leading scorers. Hughes with 7. She had a late 3 in that fourth quarter. She had 2 throughout the contest. Winkelpleck finished with 6 points on the night. Forsberg, 4 points. McAllister, 2 points. And Sowers, 4 points. So Coach Stroyan and her girls still looking for those role players to step up. Now, again, this is a tough ball game to do it. You've got such a young roster in this Greenback team. Multiple freshmen on the court at times. 2 of them starting in Forsberg and McAllister. Saw Emery Myers get a lot of good playing time tonight. She's just a freshman as well. So this, again, we're going to emphasize this all season long. A young team for this Lady Greenback squad. These minutes, they prove valuable, though, down the road. It's dividends that you cash in later in years like this. So the Greenbacks fall to 1-2 on the season. They'll play in the 3rd, 4th place matchup. I believe 2:30 will be the start time. Now, all those games will depend on the games before them, so about the only one that's going to start on time will be that 11 o'clock tip-off to start the day. Everything else will be probably 15 or 20 minutes behind the closeout of each game. So Saturday should be a great day. The boys, they're set to take on the Crusaders here, and if they can come away with the win, that would put them in the championship matchup. So perfect day to get over there, watch some girls, maybe shoot into Wichita, do some Christmas shopping, and then hit Cheney on your way back for a 7:30 primetime matchup if that's the way things shake out. We wrapped up the stats for the Lady Greenbacks. Time for the Timish Electric player of the ballgame and the Ham Auction Buckets for Booster Club update. Ham Auction Buckets for Booster Club. The Greenbacks able to add 3 more to their total. Forsberg with 1 and Hughes with 2 on the night. So again, thank you to John and Kevin at Ham Auction for putting on the Greenback Buckets for Booster Club. $5 donated to the Greenback Booster Club for every made 3-point bucket that drops this season between the boys and the girls. Player of the ball game now for that Timish Electric award. Going to have to just go with the leading scorer tonight, Hope Hughes. Nobody really, I'll be honest, nobody set themselves apart against this tough matchup. It was a ball game, everybody really struggling to find their way. and Hope Hughes led the way with 7 points. She's going to see a lot of games where she may not be the leading scorer. Her points are tough to get, as she will be the sole focus of the opposing team's defense coming in to every matchup, and she's earned that. 3 years of varsity play for this Greenback team. It's going to be a tough go-round this season. She's going to have to come out and shine. Had 7 tonight, and again, a hard-fought 7 for Hope Hughes, so she'll take home Artemis Electric Player of the Game. That closes out the Maydew Tebow Optometry portion of the post-game show. We'll take a 60-second break, and when we come back, transition to another Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here live on Thunder Country as we get you all set for the boys action coming up next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here, we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back to what is still the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show. Before we transition to the boys' action, we've got head coach Emma Stroyan joining us now post-game. Coach, as always, appreciate your time sitting down with us post-game, win or loss. Yep. But always glad to have you on here. A tough one for your Lady Greenbacks tonight. Again, 64-24 in that contest. But Wellington, we knew coming into this ball game, the defending 4A state champions, brought a lot back. Coach Eric Adams, one of the best coaches in the state in the classification. Yep. So you had your work cut out for you tonight. Yes. What did you take away after that performance from your girls?
Yes, I told the girls going in, we can always control our attitude effort. We can always be working hard, and this is a game to work on our offenses and our defenses. Keep their spurts short, recompose, and then we're off to the races for our own, benefit. I thought we handled their pressure early on. We knew they were going to come out in a 1-2-2 trap press, and I thought we handled that really well for the most part. And then we got to, go in and run our offense, and they took the press off pretty quick. So I thought that was definitely a positive that the girls did tonight. I thought our shot selection could have been a little bit better, but I'm proud of them for just handling some of that up-court pressure and getting us into an offense.
And it was a ball game. You guys trailed 20-7 after the first, 36-17 going into the halftime mark, but throughout that first half, it felt like there was a ton of shots that were 50-50 balls that just did not fall. Now, whether it would have made a difference in the score of the ball game or the outcome, I don't know. But there were so many balls that they were good looks for the girls, and they had executed the offense so well, and then the shot just doesn't fall.
Doesn't fall. Yes. Yep. And I told them too. I'm like, hey, we're beating it. We're keep doing what we're doing. Those shots are going to fall. Just keep taking those, taking it right at them and right to them. Don't play afraid. Don't play timid. And I thought they did a good job of that. We just we could not buy a basket that first quarter.
It was tough. But again, you mentioned the attitude and the effort stayed where it needed to be. And you said before we put the headsets on, much better than what you saw in the opener against Larned. Two very good teams in the Indians and this Crusader team that the Greenbacks were going up against. But you said you really liked the output and performance from your Greenbacks in this ball game.
Absolutely. I knew there was going to be some first game jitters, and I think those were definitely evident in Larned, but we kind of composed ourselves. I think the win in Hutch helped us definitely too to give us some of that confidence. And our defensive rotation was a lot better tonight, especially against a good team like Wellington. And then our offense, we ran through the plays. We just got to fine-tune some things.
Well, you got a day to do it, as then you head to Cheney Saturday. Should be a good third, fourth place matchup that has you guys slotted. So still a chance to finish out this tournament on a positive note. 2:30, I believe, the slotted time for that ball game. So if you can get over to Cheney, everybody, get over, support the Lady Greenbacks. And as always, Coach, appreciate your time post-game. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, that's head coach Troy, and when we come back, we'll get y'all set for tip-off here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here on Thunder Country. A great matchup coming your way as the Greenbacks set to take on the Wellington Crusaders. For the second act of tonight, we just wrapped up with the ladies, talked with Coach Troy, and always good to chat with her, and now it'll be the boys set to take stage. And I got my wingman with me, Logan McAllister, back on the mic, made his way back, middle school action in Smoky Valley. Is that something we should recap there, the middle school results from Smoky Valley? How'd they do?
The 7th grade ended up pulling out a victory there, so it was nice to see that. Only got to stay for one game because I was trying to hustle back here, and got to listen to you do a great job on the way home.
Well, thank you. So that wraps up the season for that 7th grade team. So they had a great year, and 8th grade was still a little bit work to do, but high school action is what we've got going on now. We mentioned the matchup here between the Greenbacks and the Crusaders. The Greenbacks coming into this ball game 2-0 on the season. A big win to open the season up against the Indians, 59-19. And then Monday night, 72-26 against Hutchinson Trinity to put them in a great position here to get into that championship ball game Saturday evening in the primetime slot, who it looks like it'll be between Cheney and Chaparral. Both of those two teams are playing tonight as well, and I believe the winner of that will be the championship representative from that side, and the winner of this ball game then will be the matchup for that 7:30 matchup.
Yeah, the Greenbacks did a great job of taking care of business Monday night at Trinity. Step 2 is tonight against Wellington.
You know, and it's a Wellington team. Last season it was so senior heavy, and they had some outstanding athletes. This year, a little bit down as they graduated a lot of those seniors, but still a team that is going to cause or could cause issues for Coach Batten and this team. A lot of times we'll see the 1-3-1 press out of the Wellington the years that we've played them. have always played a tough 1-3-1 press, so it'll be curious to see what type of defense they come out against this long, athletic team of the Greenbacks. The Crusaders 1-1 on the season. They opened up with a 66-51 loss to Garden Plain and then picked up their first win against Trinity. And that one was a close ball game. 43-40 was your score. We'll get to more pregame as we take a quick break for the national anthem. And when we get you come back, it'll be time for starting lineups. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas' electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here from Thunder Country as we get you all set for starting lineups as the boys 2-0 set to take on the 1-1 Crusaders. We'll start with the Indians. Starting for the Crusader Indians, number 1, a 5'11" sophomore, Kingston Scott. Number 2, a 6'3" junior, Cole Zika. Number 13, a 5'11" senior, Cooper Hatfield. Number 15, a 6' senior, Jackson Newman. And number 32, a 6'1" junior, Milo Elder. The Crusaders led by head coach Joe Newman, assisted by Chad Whaley, Matt Lira, and Brandon Wilmot. And now time for your Greenbacks starting lineup. Number 0, a 5'10" junior, Hudson Titus. Number 11, a 6'1" junior, Levi Tebow. Number 20, a 6'6" senior, Arlie Morrell. Number 23, a 5'8" senior, Carlito Lara. And number 33, a 6'2" junior, Caleb Strong. The Greenbacks led by head coach Chris Batten, assisted by Tyler Strong and Parker Titus. Those are your starting lineups for the evening. This gymnasium has begun to fill up. Student section decked out in Christmas theme seems to be the theme for tonight. And they are ready to get rowdy and support their Pratt High Greenbacks. Kyle Farmer giving them one final sound off on the PA, letting everybody in this gymnasium know it is time for some Greenback basketball. And boy, if you have not tuned in and watched this high school team yet this season, they are fun to watch. They play fast pace, they're athletic, and they want to get out and run.
Yeah, you know, we've talked about it every time that we've watched them play this year so far. Mainly what sticks out is just their defense. The defensive intensity pushes them all the way out close to the timeline at times. You know, it's just they're in their face, they're active, their hands are moving. You know, it's really fun to watch, and that great defense always turns into good offense, so should be a fun one
And
tonight.
again, we mentioned them liking to get out and run. You can see it. As soon as they feel like the ball is in their possession, multiple players streaking down the court. Morrell out to tip things off against Newman, and the Greenbacks come away with it. Greenbacks going right to left on your radio dial. Come out in the home white uniforms. Tebow, an early jumper off the glass, good for the first bucket of the night. Tebow has played great minutes so far this season. Did not start in game one against the Indians, but had such a good performance. Coach Batten put him in that starting lineup for the game against Trinity and in the lineup again tonight. Back the other way, Laura, right wing. Comes back to Titus, top side. Morrell playing out around the perimeter on the left side. Cutting to the bucket now. Not finding him. Reverse course right side. Laura, nice jump stop, too strong off the glass. And Tebow nearly there to clean it up. He can't, but Morrell will. Morrell with the putback on the board. Him and Tebow, quick pair of buckets, and the quick hands from Titus nearly forced the turnover on the other end. It's Scott with the ball handling duties, comes back to Hatfield. Hatfield picked up by Laura. Entry pass down low to Elder. Kicks it back out to Scott. Scott trying to get by Titus on the dribble. Easier said than done, and a tough floater from Scott.
Yeah, good finish. That was great defense. It was just a good finish.
4-2 your score. Morrell got up in the air and then swung it to Laura right side. They reverse it back to Strong. One dribble in. Looked for Morrell and a miscommunication. Falls in the hands of Scott. He'll push the pace back the other way. And a whistle on the floor. And say it like Laura picks up his first.
Team foul to have, or quarter, sorry.
4-2 your score early on. Crusaders into the backcourt to Scott. Scott gonna work off the screen. Gets it right back into the corner to Zika. Zika trying to post up Tebow and tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Tebow not biting on that spin move. Does a good job.
Yeah, did a great job of keeping his feet on the floor. It's hard to play defense when you're not on the floor, and he did a great job right there.
Inbounds from the baseline, goes out to Scott. He takes a look over, checks the offensive set. Entry pass to Elder on the elbow, comes back out to Zika.
Shot clock under 10.
Scott thought about firing Zika. Now the quick three off the glass, and Morrell there to pull it down for the Greenbacks. That was that Greenback defense there, just not allowing the offense to get anything set up. And on the other end, Strong gonna try a quick three from the left side. Does not fall. Crusaders will slow it down. Top of the key, Hatfield working against Titus now. Nice bounce pass across the lane. But Elder not able to finish. A good look as Morrell bit on the entry drive. Morrell driving in, kick out. Strong gonna try another three. Looks good from here, just short. And Laura comes flying in, up and under for the putback on the hustle play rebound from Carlito Lara.
Just another example of being active. Kept with the play, snuck in there, grabbed the board, went up strong.
Student section getting into it now, wanting their defense to D it up. 4:55 to play here in the first. Tebow out guarding point. Hatfield comes near side, Newman comes near side, now back to Scott. Long shot, long rebound, and Morrell pulls it down, looking to get out and run up ahead to Laura. Has Strong on the other side, finds him with the bounce pass, and Strong finishes. It's like they finally heard you, Logan. That bounce pass on the fast break is so effective, and Coach Newman needs a full timeout to talk about it. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Greenback basketball.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt. It's the most wonderful time of the year at BTI John Deere. All December long, we're spreading Christmas cheer with holiday open houses at all 6 BTI locations. Bring the family, enjoy the fun, and don't forget, all in-stock John Deere toys are 15% off this month. For dates and details, visit our Facebook page or btiequip.com. From our BTI family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Welcome back to Thunder Country. Greenbacks up 8-2 early here in the first quarter, 4:31 to play, and a timeout taken from Coach Newman after a quick transition bucket from the Greenbacks. They like to get out and run, and that time they did it. Scott trying to get by Lara on the point, has to get rid of it, sends it to Newman. Now some motion offense for the Crusaders. Hatfield pulls up from the left elbow, rattles out, rebound kept alive, put back finally drops. Jackson Newman makes it an 8-4 ball game. Lara skips it, near side to Strong, finds Morrell on the baseline, goes back far side, Strong gets it back, pump fake, kick out to Titus. Titus takes a look at the shot clock, 10 seconds showing. Tebow on the baseline, pulls up, jumper, no good. Strong wrestling for the rebound, somehow comes away with it and gets a shot off as he's tied up and falls to the court. Foul goes against Jackson Newman, his first, and it'll send Caleb Strong to the free throw line. If there's one area this Greenback team has seen a need for improvement through 2 games, it's the free throw line. Only shooting 46% as a team at the free throw line. Now, luckily, these ball games haven't been games that have come down to free throws, but they're going to run into them.
That will come down to it, and like you said, that is a key component to winning those close games.
Strong goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, hits the front end, but the Greenbacks get it back off the long rebound. Poor into the ball game along with Liggett now, and Strong, a nice slash to the bucket, can't finish underneath the rim. Good job by Cade Liggett to see him down there, and the Greenbacks don't get back on defense. Morrell tried to come flying in.
Coach isn't going to like that one.
Just letting that guy get behind you and not knowing about him. 9-6 your score. Greenbacks on top, 3:05 to play. Titus, a nice spin move in the paint, and a travel. Got tied up trying to come out of that spin move.
Yeah, with Morrell's size, I'd like to see him kind of get it down low and work that inside out a little bit. He's got a pretty good height advantage on everybody on the Wellington squad.
Yeah, so far we've seen him out around the perimeter. Yeah. Haven't seen him in that post position tonight. Now Scott for the Crusaders, swings it into the corner. Zika gonna fire a 3, good. Just like that, the Crusaders on a 5-0 run have tied this ball game up with 2:38 to play. 9-9 your score. Strong right side, defended by Scott. Works off the screen from Morrell, but nothing there. Has to get rid of it. Back into the hands of Titus. Poor corner 3, he's a spot shooter, good!
Carrying that hot hand from Monday night.
He had it Monday night against Trinity and picks right back up. A corner 3 for Creston Poor puts the Greenbacks back on top by 3. Jason Golden in the ball game for the Crusaders now, and another 3-point bucket. Zika answers. Him and Poor going back and forth. And just like that, all squared up at 12 apiece. Zika able to answer the 3 from Poor. Morrell on the baseline, reverses it to Strong in the paint. Tough shot. Morrell there to clean it up on the boards, and he'll go to the line. Arlie Morrell, that's what you were talking about. Inside, there's not many people on this court that can match him, but we just haven't seen him in there yet.
Nope. I have a feeling he'll get in there. He's already got 5 boards in the first period here, so.
Titus and Strong will check out of the ball game as Kyler Barker makes his way in to the lineup for the first time this season. Josiah Schmidt also checking in the ball game, and Morrell misses the opportunity for the 3-point play. Barker going to be on limited minutes tonight after talking with Coach Batten pregame. Going to ease him back in. Nursing an injury coming into this season. Just another weapon that this Greenback team has in its arsenal.
It's good to see him back on the court, though. I know he's been wanting to and been waiting, so he should be excited to be out there.
1:25 to play here in the first. Greenbacks on top, 14-12. This Crusader team not making it easy. Scott pulled up from the free throw line, has to kick it back out to Zika. 10 on the shot clock. Zika comes back right side, try to back down Morrell, tied up down low. Swings it to the baseline. Hatfield not aware of the clock, and a shot clock violation. Another one, the second time tonight. The Greenback defense has forced the turnover. That's like your secondary forcing the sack in football. You know, sometimes when they have such good coverage there in the secondary, the quarterback, if he holds it for so long, eventually the line's going to get there, and those shot clock violations come from the defense for the full 34 seconds. Liggett trying to dribble drive in, too high, but Morrell picks it up. Poor near side now, too strong. Morrell tips it, keeps it alive, and eventually goes off a Wellington leg. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Good look for Poor again, just couldn't connect. Barker, top of the key, going to set up the offense. 40 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Barker goes right side, looking for Liggett on the right elbow. Finds him. Josiah Schmidt, left-hand floater, doesn't fall. 25 showing on the game clock. Hatfield starts things left side. Now in the hands of Golden. He'll dribble back near side, hand it to Scott. Takes a look at the clock, fires a three. Right side, no good. Poor chases down the rebound, under 10 to play. Poor back, right side, baseline kick out to Morrell. Morrell's gonna fire with the short clock and fouled on the three-point attempt. Morrell gonna go to the free throw line to shoot three.
Yeah, we've got 2.4 seconds left too.
Oh, what a big foul. If you're Coach Newman, that's one you just don't want to see with the clock. Morrell knocks the first one down. Second free throw, good. Third free throw on the way. Morrell goes 2 of 3. That one doesn't fall. Long rebound into the hands of Zika. We'll try a three-quarter court shot, nearly. Banks it in after 1 quarter of play. 16-12 your score. Greenbacks on top. We'll take a break. Be back in 60 seconds with more Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back as we start the second quarter here on Thunder Country. It'll be Crusader ball to start this second quarter. Greenbacks on top 16-12. Greenbacks jumped out early in that first quarter. We're on top 9-4, and then a 5-0 run by the Crusaders tied it right back up. And trading a couple pair of threes from Poor and Zika. It's a big free throws from Morrell at the end of the quarter to put the Greenbacks on top. Scott with a good move off the dribble, had some separation, could not get the shot to fall. And out of bounds, last touched by Zika of the Crusaders.
Oh, number 11 had a necklace on, and I think the ref finally seen that. Trying to figure out what was going on here when the officials were talking, but just a uniform error. They'll get that taken care of.
So Jackson Curry will check into the ball game. In the meantime, a 5'9" sophomore for this Crusader team. Greenback ball coming back the other way. Schmidt throws it into the hands of Curry. Turnover, now Strong trying to capitalize. Can't do it. Scott trying to go baseline against Schmidt, and a good dribble drive on the baseline from Kingston Scott. He's got 4 points on the night. Tebow kicks it back out. Strong gonna try a three. Spins out, Lahr goes up and gets it. Keeps it alive for the Greenbacks. Strong off the dribble into the paint. Tough shot, that's a couple. He just hasn't been able to finish around the rim. High difficulty shots, but ones we've seen Caleb Strong plenty capable of.
I really like that offensive set there. They finally got to the ball to the high post, turned opposite shoulder, wide open Strong. He just couldn't connect yet, but they'll fall for him. He's a good shooter. He'll get going.
6:48 to play. Greenbacks lead at 16-14. Crusaders back the other way. Zika guarded by Tebow. Tebow fights through the screen. Now the dump down in the paint. Good. Milo Elder, his first points of the night, ties it up. Crusaders open up the quarter on a 4-0 run to tie this ball game up at 16 apiece. 6:23 to play here in the second. Titus going to try a three. Too strong, doesn't hit anything but the backboard and falls right into the hands of Zika. Hatfield gets rid of it. Zika, tough shot from Zika. He'll go to the free throw line. Well, he moves good, a thick kid.
He does, and he handles the ball well. Uses his body good.
He's caused some trouble so far for this Greenback team. Leads the way for the Crusaders with 6 points and picks up another one at the free throw line.
Gives Wellington the first lead of the evening at 17-16.
Second free throw good. Zika goes 2-2 at the free throw line. He's got 8 points on the night. Puts the Crusaders on top by 2. Right side. Strong dribbling around. The right elbow. Titus thought about the three. Keeps it high. Floater. Too high off the glass. Doesn't fall. Scott didn't have to do much to pull that rebound down. Fell right into his hands on the backside. Now Hatfield going to try a floater of his own, and it does not go. Titus there for the rebound. Greenbacks come back the other way. Lahr tried to go high to Morrell. Timing was off. Morrell was coming down as Lahr was going up. And another turnover for this Greenback offense. Lahr gets it back on the other end. Up ahead, him and Morrell running a 2-on-2 fast break. Lahr can't finish. Morrell's there to clean it up. And Coach Batten takes a quick 30-second timeout after that transition bucket by the Greenbacks. Their first points of this quarter, finally able to answer a 6-0 run that the Crusaders had been on.
Yeah, you know, a lot of us, we are giving them the ball. It's the turnover battle that I believe that Wellington is winning right now. You know, he had a couple, 3 times down the court there in a row where offense got kind of stagnant and kind of tossed the ball away, and Wellington was taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and not the typical game that we've seen from the Greenbacks. I know we're only 3 games into this season, but from what we've seen from this team last year carrying over to this year, the first 2 games, well, this is a team that likes to get out and run. And if you said it was a fast-paced game, I would say advantage Greenbacks. But this one has been pretty even-sided to this point.
It has been. It's been a very good matchup.
It'll be 5:11 left here in the second quarter as we come out of the Coach Batten timeout. Crusader ball. Scott across half court. Going to set up the offense right side with Zika. Tebow picks him up. Tebow doing a good job, and Zika wanting a goaltending call after the whistle. Morrell went up and got it.
I believe that might be Tebow's second foul. Nope, first.
First foul on Tebow. Second team foul for the Greenbacks, and Zika, who just went 2-2 at the line, heads back that way. Misses the first.
Stepping in now for the Greenbacks, number 5.
Cade Liggett will check into the ball game for the Greenbacks as Tebow makes his way out. Second free throw from Zika, good. Puts the Crusaders back on top, 19-18, just under 5 minutes to play here in the second. Titus to Morrell on the baseline, dump down to Liggett, but Scott there to intercept it. Scott guarded by Liggett, dumps it down to Elder, bounces around and ends up in Morrell's hand. Morrell up ahead to Lahr. Laura, the skip pass to Strong, back to Morrell. Titus, left wing, three-point shot on the way. In and out, does not go. Greenbacks can't pull down the offensive rebound. 4:20 to play here in the second. 19-18 your score. Crusaders on top. Golden back up top to Zika. He'll back it out. Let everybody reposition before he sets the offense up. Dribble drive, pass Strong, kick out to Scott. Working on Laura. Laura baseline and steps on the baseline. Good job by Laura. Now Poor will come into the ballgame for Laura. Under 4 minutes to play. Greenbacks trail by 1. Titus going to start at right side. Now comes back near side to Poor. Reverse it to Titus right side. It's that zone defense from the Crusaders. Greenbacks need to either shoot their way out of it or find a way to penetrate it. Morrell trying to do it on the inside. Tough power move by Morrell, but can't finish. Triple coverage and tipped out of bounds. Morrell not able to save it.
Yeah, there was a lot of hands in there.
Well, we've seen Morrell power his way through multiple defenders this season, but that time, too many of them almost. And Greenback bench calling for strike. 3 stops in a row is what Coach Batten calls that, and kind of a game within the game to keep his defense and his bench engaged. Scott works off the screen. Titus fights through it, leaves Zika open for the 3. Good.
Yep, that's 3 of them, I think, for him tonight.
Third 3-point bucket, had 2 back in the first. He leads all scorers with 12 and puts the Crusaders on top 22-18, 2:52 to play. Morrell, spin move, baseline jumper, good.
Foul call number 15, Jackson Newman, that is his third.
Be his third foul.
Newman picks up his third. Morrell back to the free throw line. Chance to make it a 1-point ball game. Morrell does it. 11 on the night for Morrell. Scott picked up by Titus once he crosses half court. Curry, dribble drive in. Poor tried to take the charge, no whistle, but the shot missed. And Morrell there for the rebound. Morrell to Poor, gives it up to Titus in the corner, didn't like the look. Coach Batten wanting his offense to move it. Don't let it stay in one spot too long. Let the zone catch up, and too high of a pass from Morrell. Goes over the hands of Poor. Barker gonna check into the ball game, give Titus a breather. 2:18 to play, 22-21 your score. Crusaders on top. Left side to Hatfield. Liggett not giving him any breathing room. Now back it out to Elder. In the corner to Scott. Zika trying to post up. And Morrell comes in from behind to save it. Was falling out of bounds, just had to get rid of it. Nobody was there except a Crusader. Now the Crusaders have another offensive possession. Zika thought the shot clock was winding down, I think. Fired off a 3 and got Strong flying in. Cole Zika going to go to the free throw line to shoot 3.
He's having a good night.
Well, he fired that off quick there like he thought maybe the shot clock didn't reset after that little bit of chains of possession.
I believe they were one of the only schools that we played last year that had the shot clock.
Yes, they were.
7 now for the Greenbacks, number 11, Levi Tebow, number 23, Carlito Lara.
2 of 2 so far at the line for Zika. He's got one more on the way. Third free throw, good. Zika takes advantage of the opportunity going to the free throw line. Knocks down all 3 and gives the Crusaders their biggest lead of the night on top 25-21. Working Morrell on the baseline. Kicks it back out to Barker. Barker dribble drive off his foot, and the Crusaders out running now. Up ahead, Laura trying to get back to defend, and he does. Good job, and a great hustle play by Carlito Lara. Now pushing it back on offense. Morrell trying to get back to him, and Scott jumps in front of it. Scott, the spin move on Lara. Nice finish by Kingston Scott. Able to spin around the defense of Lara to avoid the contact. Puts the Crusaders on top by 6. Barker off the dribble. Tough left-handed shot. Gets it to go off the glass. Barker defending at the point now. Baseline drive, gets by the defense. Hatfield can't finish. His putback no good, and Morrell pulls it down. Takes a look at the clock, 40 seconds showing here in the second quarter. Greenbacks trail by 4. Into the corner to Poor. Morrell calling for it on the low block. Turnaround jumper, no good. Scott pulls it down. Coach Newman telling Kingston Scott, look at the clock. We want one possession here. 20 seconds showing. Hatfield's going to dribble drive in, picks his dribble up, needs some help. Elder up top, now swings it to Curry. Under 10, Curry driving against Poor. Zika, 3 from the corner, no good. Curry there to tip it around, and it'll go to the Greenbacks. 2.6. Well, it's a little bit of time, not ideal. Titus will check back in to close out this half as Barker comes to the bench. Tebow, the overhand pass to Morrell. Just going to turn and fire, and nothing there. We close out the first half. Crusaders on top, 27-3. Stick around. We've got the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show. When we return, you're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Visit Pratt this holiday season, where small-town charm meets big holiday fun. Shop unique local boutiques, dine at your favorite hometown spots, and stay a while to soak in the season. Explore our museums, cruise through the magical Lemon Park lights, and make plans now for the New Year's Eve dueling piano show at the Pratt Municipal Building. For all the details on holiday events and activities, follow Visit Pratt on social media.
This December, Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is helping you wrap up the year with cheer. Whether you're upgrading your ride or shopping for the perfect holiday surprise, you'll find unbeatable deals on new and pre-owned Chevrolets. From family-ready SUVs to hardworking trucks, there's something for every wish list. Stop in, take a test drive, and feel the holiday spirit with friendly service that's as warm as the season. Make this a December to remember at Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where hometown service meets holiday savings.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Oh, welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. For the first time this season, Greenbacks trailing at the halftime mark, 27-23, your score against a Crusader team that I honestly think has come out and surprised this Greenback team a little bit. They've gotten out and ran step for step, point for point with them, and have them down 4.
Yeah, Wellington's done a great job all around defensively, offensively. They've got stops. They're creating turnovers. That is a stat that I do not have tonight, but they have done a great job on that. On the offensive side, just watching their offensive sets, they get downhill hard, they kick out well, and they can shoot as well. I mean, they got it all. And
yep, been shooting good from beyond the perimeter. Zika's having a great night. He's got 15 points at the halftime mark. But the Greenbacks have not been getting a lot of second chance points tonight against the zone that the Crusaders are running. We saw them last year, featured a really effective 1-3-1 zone against the Greenbacks, and tonight have kind of seen a little bit of that, more of a 2-3 zone. But the Greenbacks, I imagine at halftime here, are going to be at the drawing board figuring out a way to attack that zone, whether you shoot yourself out of it from the perimeter to draw it out, or
that's kind of where
swing the ball effectively and get it to beat it before it can catch up to you. What's the answer on that?
Most of the time what you've seen in the first half doing, Morrell was kind of at the short corner. They got to him. They were cutting backside. They ran a few great sets out of that. When you play a 2-3 zone and you just sit there and pass it back and forth, it's very easy to defend. You got to kind of get downhill, get to the middle of the lane, kick out, dish, or you can take it all the way, whatever it is. But you kind of got to penetrate and get through the middle of the zone.
And, and the Greenbacks haven't been near as hot from beyond the arc as the Crusaders pour with the lone 3-point bucket on the night. We've seen Titus miss a few, seen Strong miss a few, so probably a different ball game if some of those are going in, and then the Crusaders are the ones having to react if the Greenbacks can get hot from beyond the perimeter.
Yeah, that's what your adjustments you got to make in the second half on the defensive side. Hey, we know we cannot sag off of Zika here. He's hit 3 on us. We got to be up. We can't go under ball screens. We got to help and hedge on him. That's one of those you got to have an eye on him, whatever he is. He's got the hot hand right now, so you got to try to shut him down.
And then on the offensive side as well for the Crusaders, Kingston Scott, he's had a great night running point. Controls the ball well, really runs the offense, sets it up. It goes through him, starts with him. And the combination of him and Zika, been tough for this Greenback team to handle.
It has, and they're very quick as well, just like the Greenbacks are. And I think that's why we haven't seen as many transition points tonight, is just because of the Wellington quickness. But I look for Coach Batten to be drawing some stuff up in the locker room right now, come out in the second half firing.
It'll be a fun second half. It should be. First time Greenbacks would be coming out of the halftime mark playing from down. So far this season, they've carried big leads into the halftime mark, so a new situation for the Greenbacks.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being down at half.
No.
Of course, you want to be up at half for sure every game, but it's great this early in the season to be tested. Hey, we're going to find out what our boys are really like tonight. Are they going to kind of roll down and roll over and not have as high as intensity? I don't think that's in these boys.
I don't either. Yeah, I think it'll be a different second half. It'll just be a matter of how they come out and try to attack this Crusader defense and then make up for it on the defensive side if you're the Greenbacks. Still have a little bit of the halftime show left. We'll take another break, and when we come back, give you stats from that first half and get you all set for second half action. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show as we wrap up the halftime show and try to get you all set for second half. Go down some point leaders for both teams in that first half. For the Greenbacks, Morrell with 11 points, Strong 3, Laura with 2, Tebow with 2, and Barker with 2. Again, to mention, Kyler Barker getting his first minutes tonight this season. Did not play in the first 2 games. Still coming back from a little bit of a football injury, so good to see Kyler Barker in this lineup for Coach Batten. On the Crusaders side, Kingston Scott with 6 points, Zika 15, Newman 4, and Elder with 2. And it's the Crusaders who lead 27-23.
Yeah, the rebounding battle has been relatively close. Morrell leading everybody with 9 in the first half. And I believe Elder is leading, Wellington with 4 in the first half.
No, Morrell on pace for another double-double. Probably have it early here in the third quarter. He had 25 and 10 in that Trinity matchup Monday night. And those are typical numbers that you're going to see from Morrell all this season, though. Question is, what do you get to surround it in games like this?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I think our guard, just a little cold shooting that first half. It's how do you adapt? How do you fix it? Try to get it on the fly here and come out the second half and flush the first half. Hey, we missed a few shots here and there. You got to forget about it. As we like to say, be a goldfish.
Be a goldfish. That is
come out the second half.
I'd be curious to see how the Greenbacks come out. Again, we mentioned first time playing from behind to open up a second half, but you said it. I think it's good for them. You've got to run into some adversity. You know you're going to run into some adversity
for sure,
at some
especially
point
in this league
in the season. So honestly, the earlier you can do it, you're going to be facing a much tougher atmosphere Saturday evening if they could get into that championship ball game over in Cheney. So the adversity as the season goes is only going to get ratcheted up. So to be able to face it here at home on your home court with a good crowd to surround you and get behind you, I expect a different team coming out of half for this Greenback team.
Oh, for sure. I think the intensity level is still going to be high, and they're going to come out firing.
On the court to start this second half, it'll be Tebow, Strong, Titus, Lara, and Morrell for the Greenbacks. And for the Crusaders, Scott, Zika, Hatfield, Newman, and Elder. So both teams going with all 5 starters to start this second half. It'll be Greenbacks going left to right. They'll get the ball, and we are underway. Strong left side, Morrell. Kick out to Titus. Extra pass to Strong. He'll try one. Corner 3, good!
Great start.
Caleb Strong takes advantage of the extra pass. Makes it a 1-point ball game. 27-26 your score. Crusaders back the other way. Hatfield top of the key. Dribble drive. Tough shot. Too strong off the glass. And Morrell there to pull it down. Up ahead to Titus. He wants to get out and run. Morrell trailing from behind. Going to pull up free throw line jumper. Lara on the rebound. And a lot of contact there. Jackson Newman came flying in as Lara was still in the air. No way to brace yourself really when you're in the air.
See, his 4th.
So 4 fouls on Jackson Newman. He'll come out of the ball game as Jackson Curry checks back in. Morrell shovel pass to Tebow, pump fake, Titus, floater, good. Just like that, a 4-0 run, 5-0 run to open this half, and the Greenbacks have retaken the lead on top by 1, 28-27. That was Titus's first bucket of the night. He likes that high floater shot. Zika on the perimeter, gets Tebow in the air and then dribbles by him. Tough shot from Zika, tipped around, and Titus loses it out of bounds. If you're tuning into the broadcast, a lot of different ways. Saw somebody asking if we're not streaming tonight's ball game, all the home games will be on the Greenback Activities YouTube page. If you're wanting to watch the video, if you're wanting to watch kind of a fun behind-the-scenes action, that's here on Eastus Media. If you aren't around any video source and want to listen to it, on the Thunder Country Radio, the dial, or the app. So a lot of different ways to watch or listen to the Greenback broadcasts. Greenbacks come away with a defensive rebound. Up ahead, good look from Morrell, and a nice jump stop from Tebow to let Scott fly by on defense, and Tebow puts the Greenbacks on top 30-7. 27, excuse me. Into the corner for the Crusaders. Hatfield swings it back up top to Zika. Far side to Curry. Elder, the give and go to Hatfield. Another block from Morrell. And a courtesy high five.
Pretty good sportsmanship right there on both sides.
Both of them with smiles on their faces. Morrell and Hatfield both. Nice entry pass, and another block from Morrell. Now Morrell running point. Up ahead to Strong. Left, right side, good. This has got this Greenback bench and Coach Batten fired up. A timeout needed from head coach Newman after the Greenbacks on a 9-0 run to come out of the halftime break.
Well, whatever Coach Batten said at halftime, it's worked. You couldn't ask for a better start to the second half. Like I said, going on that 9-0 run, but their defensive intensity has picked up. Their offense is flowing. They're running and gunning now. This is the team that we were expecting to see.
I would imagine his message had a little more intensity than the Ted Lasso. Hey, guys, be a goldfish. I bet it was said with a little more emphasis than that. 5:43 to play here in the third quarter, and the Greenbacks are on top, 32-27. They've come out firing. Caleb Strong, 5 points in this third quarter. You know, Newman picking up his 4th foul early in this third. He was in the starting lineup for this Crusader team, so that's big as far as his availability the rest of the game. The Hatfield running point now against Titus, hands it off to Zeke. Nope, fakes the give, got to challenge Morrell in the paint. A lot of contact, no whistle. Hatfield takes it all the way in for 2. Strong top of the key, right side to Laura. Tebow on the baseline, kicks it out. Strong thought about it, gonna dribble drive floater. No good, Hatfield pulls it down. 5:10 to play, 29-32, Greenbacks on top. Boy, Strong challenging Hatfield the full length of the court here. And finally pokes it from behind into the hands of Tebow. That was all Caleb Strong from baseline to free throw line.
I think he turned him 4 times.
Now back on the other end. Morrell, left elbow. Nice look to the baseline. Tebow, up and in. Well, that's one of those windows that when you see it, you've got to hit it, or else it's not there a second later.
Yep, that was a great anticipation by Morrell to see Tebow cutting that baseline, and he said that short window, and he put it right in there.
Tebow fights through a hard screen from Elder. Greenbacks come away with the defense. Laura and his speed get all in front of the defense and just turned on the Jets to blaze by Curry. Curry couldn't catch up after that.
Oh, there's a lot of people that could.
Scott back on the other end. Zika trying to drive in against Tebow. Titus comes in to help with the double team, gets a hand on it, but the whistle. And Strong was already out running, looking to take advantage of those transition points.
Man, great effort there, just reached in, and it's kind of one of those maybe 50-50. You could get called, you could not, but the ref said, I'm going to go ahead and call it this time.
3:58 to play here in the third. Greenbacks on top, 36-29. A strong third quarter start for this Greenback team as Poor and Liggett check into the ball game. Tebow and Titus get a bit of a breather. And Strong again gets a hand on it, out front running. Morrell chasing from behind, goes up off the glass, and Morrell the tip in.
I think that was a pass.
I think Strong was trying to finish. He got his arm tipped right up around the rim.
We've also heard Coach Batt say time and situation, and I don't know if that's where he wanted it.
That was neither. Puts the Greenbacks on top by 9. And Morrell picks up his first foul of the night. And Barker will come into the ball game strong. Gonna get a breather. Great defense from Caleb Strong to start this third quarter. Turnaround jumper from Zika. Off the mark. Morrell pulls it down.
Pours his 12th board down.
And Laura miscommunicated with Poor there. Thankfully, Barker to save it. Kick out Morrell, pump fake on the 3, dribbles into the elbow. Gives it to Barker, skips it near side. Entry pass to Liggett. Can he finish? Yes! Good step through from Cade Liggett to finish that. And now with 3:08, Coach Newman needs a timeout. Greenbacks lead at 40-29. More Greenback basketball when we return.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back. Third quarter action. 3:08 to play, and the Greenbacks have come out hot 17-2 to open up this third quarter. They lead at 40-29. It'll be Crusader ball after the full timeout from Coach Newman. Everybody getting involved now. The bench, the student section, the crowd trying to keep this Greenback team fired up. Zika up top, guarded by Liggett, has to get rid of it. Hatfield, kick out. Zika comes back and gets it. Shot clock under 10. Zika dribble drive in, nice skip pass into the corner. Hatfield, 3, good. Excuse me, 2. They're gonna say only a 2-pointer. Used about all that you could out of that shot clock before you had to get a shot off comfortably. Poor in the corner. Reverses far side to Morrell. Morrell, does he have room on the baseline? Dribbles in as far as he can, then dumps down to Liggett. Liggett with some space but can't finish. Morrell, put back no good, gets it again. That time falls.
Man, he's just bigger and stronger than everybody right now, going up over people just to grab boards.
You know, if he doesn't start inside, that's where he's finishing up, and it's effective. 2 minutes to play here in the third. Elder, the give and go from Hatfield. Hatfield has to reset to Zika up top. Works left side against Liggett, turns it over, and Morrell comes down with it. Looking up ahead, didn't like what he saw. Gonna slow it down with 1:40 to play. Hands off to Poor, kick out, Barker in the corner. Now Morrell sets up down low, looking for the streaker. Barker gonna try a 3, just shy, rattles off the front rim, and rebound pulled down and handed off to Scott. Left side, Hatfield. Poor fighting through the screen, gives Hatfield enough space for a jumper. Can't connect. Morrell, another rebound. Now Laura gonna slow it down as the clock ticks near 60 seconds. Entry pass to Liggett, going up high for Morrell and then backed under. A whistle on Zico. Went up under Morrell as he got in the air.
Foul ball number 2. Cole Zika, that is his first, second team foul.
Substitutions for Coach Patton as Barker, Lara, and Morrell will come out of the ball game. Titus, Schmidt, and Strong back in. Titus will set it up top off the inbound. Strong thought about the 3 from the left side. Now they're going to work it to Schmidt through his hands and into the hands of Elder. 45 seconds to close out this third quarter. Entry pass, foul. Caleb Strong thought he had all ball. Everybody always does. That'll send Milo Elder to the free throw line to shoot 2. First shot good.
Now for the Crusaders, number 2, Cole Zika.
Two at the line. Elder goes. Makes the score 42-33. Greenbacks on top by 9. 35 seconds to play here in the third. That defense coming out a little farther now from the Crusaders. Greenbacks nearly turn it over. Strong somehow keeps it back for the Greenbacks. 20 seconds to play here in the third. Shot clock at 13. Poor on the far side. Tipped again, fought around, and this time the Crusaders come away with it. Scott running against Strong, and Strong picks up another foul at the bucket.
Yeah, usually when you're running beside the offensive player and he's going up, you're going to get called for that. You got to get in front of him to have any chance of not getting a foul called on you.
Kingston Scott will head to the free throw line. Strong picks up another one, his third. Just short off the front of the rim. Laura will check in for Strong after picking up that third foul.
Yeah, only 8.9 seconds left here in the third.
And second free throw good from Kingston Scott. Greenbacks playing with a short clock. Poor in the corner, under 5. Skip pass to Titus. Titus, the step back. Poor, deep three. No, just off the back iron. It'll be a 42-34 score. Greenbacks on top by 8 as we head to the fourth. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball when we return.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here, we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here on Thunder Country. It's a 9-point ball game. Greenbacks on top 42-34 against the Crusaders of Wellington. It was a game, a third quarter. Greenbacks came out on fire to start that third on a 9-0 run, and then the Crusaders able to creep back in towards the end at an early whistle.
Foul's called number 11. Levi.
Foul's going to go against Tebow, his second. Laura with the quick hands up top on Scott. Can he finish on the other end? The left hand, no good. Scott and Titus fighting around for it. Titus hauls it in. Hits the trailing Morrell. Morrell dribble drive in. Poor corner three. Just short. Morrell goes up strong. Keeps it alive for the Greenbacks. Outlet to Laura. He'll try the floater. No. And Morrell the other way. Boy, that much banging around down there, and eventually one's going to go against your way. He pulled down 2 tough offensive rebounds to keep the possessions alive. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah, when you're down there battling as hard as he is right now, it's just going to happen every once in a while where you get a little too aggressive and get called for the foul. But I like it.
Yeah, you never want to, again, you don't want to ever have to dial that up. If you're dialing it back, that's a good thing. Zika around the perimeter, hands off to Curry. Curry, the dribble drive in, and tipped out of bounds off the hands of Tebow. Strong will check into the ball game. Poor will come out. Poor a big night, Monday night against Trinity in that ball game. Zika on the right side. Tebow making it tough. Now Curry will put it on the court, step through, handoff, dump down to Elder, and he finishes. Coach Batten wanting to travel on that jump stop. Can't land with separate feet. Got to land with them both. That time came down foot and then foot. Titus, open three, gonna let it fly. Knocks it down. Titus answers with a three-point bucket. 45-36, Greenbacks on top. Titus's first three-point bucket of the night. Puts the Greenbacks back on top by 9. Hatfield Tough time getting any separation against Titus now on the defensive end. Zika to Tebow, tough shot, lets it fly, hits nothing and sails out of bounds.
There's the defensive set that we've been looking for. That was great defense all the way around, from ball pressure to boxing out after the shot was done. Everything was done superb there.
Now Curry will come pick Titus up in the backcourt. Gets rid of it up ahead to Laura. Skip past Tebow. He had to go up. Morrell going to try a three. Good! We saw him do that at Larned. So we know, at Hutchinson. You know he's got the range. Every now and then you just got to remind everybody.
That's right. Well, it brings that defense out even farther now.
48-36, Greenbacks on top. Laura playing great defense. Scott, tough shot, doesn't go, and Titus goes up high to pull it down. Start at left side to Strong. Morrell trying to post up, didn't like that look, gonna reverse. Feed Tebow in the paint. Kick out, Strong gonna try a three. Front of the rim, Tebow there on the backside, the high floater off the glass, good. Tebow with 8 points on the night. Greenbacks on top, 50-36, creating the separation that they need. Curry dribble drive, Strong running alongside, makes it tough on him. Up ahead to Laura now. Morrell puts it right on point, and Laura finishes. And there it is, the full timeout from Coach Newman trying to slow down this Greenback offense that's on a 10-0 run. 4:52, we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back to the Greenback action. 4:52 to play here in the fourth quarter, and the Greenbacks on top 52-36. A 10-0 run in this fourth quarter. It was the Crusaders who scored first. And then the Greenbacks have answered with 10 consecutive. Tipped around down low, out of bounds. It'll stay with Wellington. Well, you've seen a little bit of everything. 2 big three-point buckets from the Greenbacks, transition points from the Greenbacks, post play from the Greenbacks. Scott up top. Dribbles into the left side. Curry has to come out, relieve the pressure. Under 10 on the shot clock. Morrell reaches a hand in. Curry has to get rid of it. Hatfield in the corner, under 5. Double teamed. And the shot clock violation, the third of the night for this Greenback defense. You know, I don't know, is that a stat that's kept? How many times you force a shot clock violation when your defense plays?
Maybe a coach does, but I don't think it's
I feel like it's worth noting that when you can force that shot clock violation, that is just lockdown defense for 34 seconds. Ball sails out of bounds on the baseline. Tipped from behind, it looked like from a Crusader, so it'll stay with the Greenback. Strong to inbounds. Come out high to Titus. Morrell in the corner, gonna try another one. Same spot, good! Arlie Morrell. 21 on the night for Arlie Morrell. Puts the Greenbacks on top, 55-36. Now a 20-point lead in a ball game that they trailed at the halftime mark. Curry, top of the key, can't get it over the head of Arlie Morrell. Up ahead to Strong. Strong, tough lay in, and Morrell gonna clean that up just for good measure.
That's something for the crowd.
It's something for the highlight reel.
Yeah.
You know, the highlight reel, there's no sound, and that's all you see. For all that everybody knows, that one went in, and it counted.
I think there's going to be plenty of those this year.
Caleb Strong going to go to the free throw line after that foul. Back of the iron, no good. Second shot, rattles out. Tebow there. Can't go back up with it. We'll reset the Greenback offense. Strong on the perimeter, back to Titus. Morrell in the corner. Puts it on the court, gonna reverse it. Set Morrell up, tried to get Titus on the dump down, tipped and deflected. Have to kick it out to Strong. Strong too short on the three-point bucket. Into the hands of Hatfield. Skip pass from Hatfield. Zika gonna let it go. Boy, he's done that all night. If you don't get out and defend, Cole Zika gonna knock it down. He's got 18 for the Crusaders. You've got to close out that separation quick when Zika gets his hands on the ball. Tebow baseline. Titus gonna try a three up top. Good! Hudson Titus answers. His second three-point bucket this fourth quarter. Hatfield on the other end, left elbow jumper, good.
2 points for Cooper Hatfield.
Now Titus will slow it down a little bit. 2:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. Morrow to Tebow. Morrell, baseline finish. Well executed set there from the Greenbacks. Morrell with 23 on the night. 60-41 your scores. Hatfield brings it across midcourt. Zika top of the key. This time Strong not giving him much separation. Zika creates it, fires, wanted the contact, not there, and the ball sails out of bounds.
Coming in now for the Crusaders, number 5, Hank Schindler, and number 31, Camden White.
Checking in now for the Crusaders, Schindler, along with number 31, Camden White. Lara feeds Strong on a nice cut to the bucket, and Strong able to finish. Strong into double digits now. He's got 10. 1:35 to play in this fourth quarter. Scott gonna fire one from deep, too short. Offensive rebound kept alive by the Crusaders. Scott step back three, gonna try again. Again, short. Rebound into the hands of Morrell, and a substitution timeout coming from Coach Batten. Just to get a personnel change, as all 5 Greenbacks who are on the court will come out. And into the ball game will be Josiah Schmidt, Creston Poor, Bo Farrell, Max Timish, and Cade Liggett. Farrell, far corner, tried to come back to Poor and then jumped in front of by White. White picks up a transition bucket on the other end. Entry pass, Schmidt dumps down to Timish. Timish baseline jumper, good.
2 points for Max Timmons.
Golden on the other end, into the corner. 45 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter. Schindler, tough floater, and a whistle against Josiah Schmidt.
Foul called on number 34, Josiah.
Now the big question on the evening is, does the birthday boy get a point tonight? Josiah Schmidt, 18th birthday. Happy birthday to Josiah Schmidt. He's got 39 seconds on the clock. Has not got into the scoring column yet tonight. What do they draw up
Yeah,
for the birthday boy?
You know, I would normally say with a lead like this, there might not be a shot, but with the shot clock, there is going to have to be one at some point.
I think they'll try to get him one. Farrell pulls down the rebound, 64-43 your score. And shot clock did not start, so we'll reset on the far side. It'll be Timish to inbounds. Farrell knocks down a three-point bucket. Bo Farrell knocks it down. Deep three from Farrell and a dribble drive to the bucket. Camden White adds 2 to his total. Poore going to dribble across half court and dribble this one out. Student section letting the Crusaders know that they believe that we just won. Greenbacks come away. Final score 67-45. They will advance to the championship matchup Saturday night in Cheney, Kansas. It'll be a fun one, a primetime matchup, and what a ball game tonight from the Greenbacks. Started off a little slow and then came out firing in that second half. Stick around for the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show. We'll break it down, give you stats, talk with Coach Patton, and more. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball when we return.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas' electrical needs for over 25 years.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt. It's the most wonderful time of the year at BTI John Deere. All December long, we're spreading Christmas cheer with holiday open houses at all 6 BTI locations. Bring the family, enjoy the fun, and don't forget, all in-stock John Deere toys are 15% off this month. For dates and details, visit our Facebook page or btiequip.com. From our BTI family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry post-game show here from Pratt, Kansas. The Greenbacks come away with a big 67-45 ball game to put them in position to win this Cheney tournament for the first time. Pratt's never won this Cheney Cardinal Classic, the 31st anniversary annual Cheney tournament. Now, Pratt hasn't played in it that many years. We've bounced around throughout the years and played in different tournaments in these winter classics, these preseason early season tournaments, but for the years that Pratt has been playing in this Cheney tournament, never come away the victor. Played in that championship last year against Cheney, not able to come away with the win. Did everything they needed to do to take care of business early on in pool play to put them in a good position Saturday night.
Yeah, they took care of the first 2 legs. Now it's time to finish it off with the third leg Saturday night. I believe, what time will that game be?
That should be 7:30 is when it's scheduled for. Now,
okay.
The only one that's going to start on time is that 11 o'clock tip-off.
Right.
Everything after that is going to be
following
it, so could be a little earlier. I'd imagine that one they will wait. If they get ahead of schedule, I don't think it'll start early, but good chance it could run behind schedule a little bit too. So either way, get over there early, catch the girls at probably 2:30, head into Wichita, do some Christmas shopping, come back, catch the championship game Saturday night. You've got your Saturday already planned for you there. I just did it for you. I took the workout for everybody on what to do on Saturday afternoon, evening, as Greenbacks will be in action east in Cheney. Before we get to stats and more, we got Coach Batten joining us now. Post-game, Coach, 67-45. Set yourselves up for a championship matchup Saturday evening in Cheney. Take away from that ball game, and you've got to talk about both halves. The second half versus the first half, completely different. But those games valuable to have in hindsight early on in this season.
Yeah, you know, first half we didn't play with energy, and so that affected us defensively. It affected us offensively. You know, I think that affects. I think it affects everything of the game. You know, I think it affects shooting. I think it affects passing, and we weren't bringing energy. And then the second half they played with energy, and you know then you see what they can do. You know, they can get out and push the basketball. Guys can knock down open shots, and you know I just thought our defensive intensity picked up tremendously in the third quarter, and guys really stepped up. And I thought, you know, they're in the third and fourth quarter is just really good effort, and I think that's the difference, you know, and that's what we have to do. We can't play with zero energy and let a guy go get 15 points in the first half and leave him wide open when the scouting report says he's a three-point shooter, and we got to make sure we challenge him and things like that. So, you know, I thought it was good that we answered the call in the second half, and you saw the type of team we could be.
Now, I was going to say it's just that easy, but it can't be that easy of just saying more energy in the second half. With these kids, you only get a 10-minute break from the first half to the second half. Is it that easy where it's just a switch, or is it more of a dimmer switch where you've got to kind of talk them into it? What's the message in that short window to be able to flip a switch like that? Or is it one you can share with us on this?
No, I mean, honestly, I think they knew they didn't play well. You know, there wasn't any yelling and screaming. It was just, guys, we got to play with the energy, and you know, we got to clean a couple things up, and you know, I think their will to win and their pride started to kick in, and you know, the energy followed, and you know, I thought all our guys, I thought they just answered the bell there in the second half, you know, and you saw, you know, I think a guy like Carlito who, you know, just got out and ran, provided a lot of energy. You know, we hit. You know, I think Creston had the only three of the first half. You know, he hit a big one there early. And then, you know, the second half, we started playing with more energy, and other guys started contributing from the three-point line. And so, you know, it was nice to see that. But, you know, I think it's just a matter of they realized they didn't give it, you know, maybe their best energy, their best effort, and the pride factor kind of kicked in, and you've got good leaders on this team. And I think that helps, and you know, it's not only guys on the floor, but it's guys on the bench that are always stepping up and you know, telling guys, you know, hey, this is open, we need to do this, and so, you know, I think that's a good contributing factor to it as well.
How important is that, though, this point in the season? It's something you can't replicate in practice, that adversity from the first half to the second half. We saw it tonight. You know you're going to see more of it as the season continues, as everybody's going to have their best shot coming at this Greenback team. So to face a little bit of it early and respond in a positive manner, how important is that for something that you can't replicate Monday through Thursday in the gym at practice?
Oh, it's super important, you know, and that's why you want teams like this and games like this to where you get better from it. You know, you didn't play well in the first half, and then you come out in the second half and answer the call, and so, you know, there's growth from that, and kids get better because of that. And so, you know, these are the games that we want to play in. These are the games that you know, we want to get better from. And so it's just got to keep playing it one game at a time and not look too far ahead, and just keep battling.
Saul Barker in the lineup for the first time tonight. Limited minutes. You said it would be coming into this ball game, but nice to have that weapon in your arsenal now as the season grows.
Yeah, you know, he still doing kind of some rehab stuff, and got cleared enough just to kind of get out there and go a little bit. And so we, you know, tried to limit him to about a minute and a half, somewhere in there. And then one stretch, it got a little longer because there's just no, you know, I mean, it was just good flow of basketball. And so kind of set him after that, just kind of precautionary. But, you know, we'll get him back, and you know, adds another dynamic to our team. And so, you know, we just got to keep getting healthy and keep playing.
You know, I don't ever like to single out kids individually. I love talking about the group collectively and the team collectively and the Greenbacks team. It's such a great thing to see. When you see a kid like Arlie Morrell, you don't see him come along very often. Sometimes, do you ever sit back and find yourself just saying, wow?
I mean, yeah. I mean, seriously, like, you know, when he threw the one out and blocked it, and then, you know, he made an incredible pass here to Carlito streaking down the sideline, you know, so there's just times when you have a guy like that, you're just like, wow, man, that's,
yeah, we do the same.
That's just a good play right there, you know. And so it is. It's fun to coach kids like that. But you know, I think our team loves. I think our team loves having him back there because they know they can even play a little more pressure, a little more speed up front, and get after people just a little bit more, and knowing that, you know, he is going to intimidate it a little bit, and if not alter it, block it. But you know, so it is nice having him out there. But you know, it's one of those things that, you know, when he blocked that shot and he was way up there, I was like, wow, he's up there. You know, but yeah, it's fun to have him. And you know, and just like all these kids, they're a great group and love them to death. And you see why. I mean, you know, they realized they didn't have a great first half, but man, they answered the bell in the second half and really got after it and played with a lot of energy, and just great kids.
Well, it sets you up where you want to be for Saturday evening, Coach. Championship matchup coming Saturday night. Good luck to you. We'll talk to you then.
All right, thank you.
That's head coach Chris Batten in the postgame show. When we come back, stats and more. We'll wrap it up and get you all set for Saturday's schedule. You're listening to Greenback Basketball here on Thunder Country.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community, and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt. It's the most wonderful time of the year at BTI John Deere. All December long, we're spreading Christmas cheer with holiday open houses at all 6 BTI locations. Bring the family, enjoy the fun, and don't forget, all in-stock John Deere toys are 15% off this month. For dates and details, visit our Facebook page or btiequip.com. From our BTI family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show as we wrap things up here on Thunder Country. The Greenbacks come away 67-45 against Wellington. A big night. The Lady Greenbacks on the other side, they fell 64-24. So the Lady Greenbacks will be playing in that third, fourth place matchup Saturday afternoon, probably a 2:30 tip-off, and then the boys set to face either Cheney or Chaparral in the championship ball game in the primetime slot over there in Cheney. Stats for tonight: Morrell led both teams, 23 points, Strong with 10, Titus with 9, Laura with 4, Liggett 2, Tebow 8, Poor 3, Barker 2, Timish 2, and Farrell with 3 at the end for the Crusaders. Scott with 7, Zika led the way for the Crusaders with 18, Hatfield 6, Newman 4, and Elder 6, White with 4 as well. And you had the rebounds to go with that, would just make those stats more impressive when you're looking at Morrell's score sheet. Be curious to once you add blocks and everything in there too.
Yeah, it's one that just kind of sticks out at you at 19 boards on the evening there. And
So
I tell you, what a performance he had
unofficially tonight. A 23-point, 19 rebound night from Arlie Morrell, and that's probably a pretty good segue into our Timish Electric player of the ball game. You fill up a stat sheet like that, and there is no need to look any further as Morrell once again taking home a Timish Electric Player of the Game award. So congratulations to him. Coach Batten mentioned those 3-point buckets. Didn't have many in the first half, and then in the second half, throughout the game, Morrell finished with 2, Titus with 2, Creston Poor with 1, and then Farrell knocking one down late there at the end. So 7 3-point buckets on the night for the Greenbacks to add to their ham auction. Greenback buckets for Booster Club puts them at 20 for the season. Once again, thanks to John and Kevin at Ham Auction for putting on that fun promotion. $5 donated to the Greenback Booster Club for every made three-point bucket. That'll do it for us here on this Thursday evening. We'll be back in action Saturday at 2:30. Take a break, then pick up Saturday evening for the championship game. So if you can't make your way over, tune in. A lot of different ways that you can do it. However you choose to do it, we thank you. Thank the fans, thank our sponsors, and thank these athletes and these coaches that we get to call. I've been Cody Eastis alongside Logan McAllister. And once a Greenback, always a Greenback.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club DS in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club DS in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965 with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.